And we're live. Welcome back to another episode of the Keep It Pushing podcast. I am your host, Jesse Garcia, accompanied by my co-host,
Big Angelito here.
Angelito the Vibes. And we got a special guest in the building. And I'll tell you why you're so... pause moment, but I'll tell you why this is special to me. But we got a special guest in the building, barber, podcaster, content creator, the whole nine. Diego the Barber, Diego Mendoza in the building. How you doing, Brody?
I'm doing good, bro.
Yeah. But what I was saying in the beginning, the reason why you're important to this podcast is because you were the first guy to have us on.
Oh, yeah.
You know, kind of showed us the program, how things get down. So the first question I wanted to start with was, have you seen the content creation do anything for your career in specific? Like, have you seen get more clients? Like, have you reached more people? Or how important do you think it is to do content and be a business owner? Like, I wanted to get your thoughts on that.
Yeah. First of all, thank you guys for having me.
Yeah, for sure, bro.
Going back to your question, like, first, like, I brought you guys onto my podcast, you know? And I realized, like, sharing knowledge with people, like, is the best thing you could do with someone. You know, there's a lot of people trying to gatekeep, or they're scared that if I teach you something, he's gonna take over whatever I got going on. You know? And at the end of the day, it's like a self-esteem.
Yeah.
It has
an ego. It has to be an ego thing.
Yeah. So we I just want to put it out there. Like, I love sharing the information, the knowledge that I know with other people. You know, now, has it changed my career, bro? It definitely has changed my career. I think if you're not using social media and you're not creating content for your brand nowadays, like 2025, bro, like everybody has a phone, you're missing out on a lot of opportunities. You know?
For sure.
So,
dude.
Me currently, though, for my business, I haven't done any marketing for the last 2 years. But that's because I did marketing for 3 years straight. You get me? So it's like...
And what for the barber?
For the barbering,
and what kind of marketing did
I was
you
just
do?
Posting haircuts, and I was just posting, like, the process of the haircuts.
Did you ever do, like, any, like, on foot marketing, like I don't know, like passing out, like, because you know what trips me, and I hate to interrupt you, and we'll go back to what you're saying, but it's like marketing for us nowadays should be easier than it was for somebody back in the 80s or back in the 70s that had to do the footwork and pay a street team and like get people out there to spread the word type shit. Yeah, but continue.
I never did that because I kind of realized that word of mouth was actually the best marketing.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like,
dude,
if you could make a client go tell someone else about your service, that's the key of marketing. Yeah. And if you could do that with all your clients, let's say you have 100 clients and all these 100 clients bring you another client, like, you had zero expenses. Yeah, for sure. You know what I'm saying? For sure. I never did the foot. I still do it now, though. Now, like, I did go pass out some flyers around the shop.
Well, the foot traffic changes too, because now you're shooting podcasts in these barber expos and doing all these other things. So now you're expanding that way as well.
Correct.
So it's a different type of footwork that you got to do.
Hell yeah,
nowadays.
like the networking. Like last year we went to, like, I don't know, like 7 shows, bro. Wow. We were like taking the podcast there, waking up early the night before, kind of like prepping for the guests. Like, bro, that thing was a lot, but. The best part of the networking at expos is that you get there before everyone gets there, and while other brands are setting up, you get to talk to these people setting up. Yeah. And most of the times the people setting up, they're like the CEOs, there's the founders of that brand, bro. So if you were just to go to the expo as a like general admission, you wouldn't have that connection that you have those 3 hours before, bro.
Yeah.
And that's something I taught Alex. Like, once you walk in there, bro, like, greet everyone.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey, how's it going? I'm Diego Mendoza. I'm here with the podcast. Yeah. Hey, how's it going? I'm Diego Mendoza. I'm here with the podcast. And just everyone that you encounter, just greet them. And I guess that's like the footwork that you're talking about. Yeah. That's where I did it right there.
Yeah. And then you got, dude, and that's super crucial. People don't understand how crucial it is, because, like, to treat everybody in the building with the same respect, because it's like, one day he could be the janitor, dude, but the next day he might be running the company, and you never know. You know what I mean? So I feel like relationships and creating that face-to-face, bro, and like letting people know that I'm not only something on social media or something that you see online, like, I'm an actual person too. You know what I mean? But, bro, I feel like content is gonna expand to the point where it's gonna be a part of every business's. As of now, it has to be a part of your everyday life, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like what you had mentioned, that you gotta take a full day to do content sometimes, and like or somebody that you had interviewed had said that he takes a full day for content. Bro, it's so crucial, dude.
Oh yeah,
dude.
So what's like the biggest struggle with you guys, like, with content right now,
bro? Honestly, it's finding the time to edit, dude.
Time to edit.
It's like I have the shit to shoot.
Yeah.
You know I have the
to.
shit to shoot, but it's just tough to edit it, bro.
Yeah.
And then you got to stay on track with like relevancy, right? So if you're talking about one thing today, like tomorrow it might not be good anymore. So or if you did something today, tomorrow it might not be good anymore, you know? And like we were saying when you were giving me a haircut, it's like, bro, you watch the same shit. You're editing this own clip and you're watching the same shit so many times that you start to think like this shit is whack.
It makes
you know, it's like if you're an artist, like when I was an artist and I recorded a song, I would listen to it so many times and then I wouldn't put it out because it would become whack.
You sit there questioning it more than you should just be like, fuck it, put it out.
Just put it out.
Yes.
Well, have you guys gone back to see one of your first episodes that you guys launched?
Of this show?
No.
Yeah.
Dude, so fortunately enough for us, like it's been pretty much like we started off hot, like in regards to like display. You know what I mean? So it's always looked pretty much the same. You know what I mean? So
no, I'm talking about the podcast though. The ones you guys launched.
Like the first episode?
Yeah, the first 3 episodes.
Dude,
have you watched the full episode of yourself speaking?
As we launched them, I would watch them.
Oh, you watched them?
I would watch them.
Oh, you watched
them?
I watch.
And you don't cringe? You don't cringe when you see them?
Because you know what? Like, not even to toot our own horn or anything. Like, I genuinely think we're good conversation.
Yeah.
Or
It's just a good talk.
And granted, like, too, like, I'm one to critique myself. So I'll just throw them on to see, like, what am I doing and stuff like that. Apart from the editing, because I feel like the editing is like, any content,
that's a monster within itself.
That's different. But when when we launched the episodes, I'm like, oh, let me just throw, like, because I kick it here, you know? So it's like, I'll just watch it, see how it is. I'm like, all right, cool. You know, like
yeah. I feel like it's important to watch sometimes too, because I can't really rely on Opus Clips. Opus Clips is super dope and for clipping and podcasting, whatever, right? But you can't rely on it because it sometimes doesn't get what you want in specific. And like you have a moment in the podcast where, like we were saying earlier, bro. Sometimes I don't remember half the conversations I'll be having. You know, so I go back and I'll watch and be like, oh, that's a dope clip. You know, I started doing that, so I think that it is important. But I don't have a cringe, but I'm just like, when it's myself, I'm just like it's me talking to me almost. So it's like,
really, like you're tied to. So
it's weird. But staying on the.
Hey, one time I was listening to myself and I was like, man, he's capping. He's straight lying.
This is a damn lie.
Yeah, he's straight
I don't trust
lying.
anything this dude says. Oh no, dude! But staying on the content side, have you watched the Beast Game and content creators? Have you seen the Beast Game show on Amazon?
I haven't, but
I've only watched clips.
I watched this podcast with Mr. Beast and some fool named Chris. Bro,
I saw that one.
That one was trippy. He like. I don't think I have to watch anything of Mr. Beast anymore to know how great he is as a content creator.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like...
Bro, that shit is strenuous.
How was it? How was the Squid Games, though?
Yeah, and we'll get into that interview, too, because he said some dope shit. But the Amazon, the Beast Game shit, bro, this dude bought... First of all, talk about balling. And he talks about the losses he took on in that intervw as well. But, bro, so have you seen it?
I've only seen like clips of like what's been
like, so this dude bought or constructed a city out of nothing for these contestants to live and play games in. So he got some VIP rooms that are dormitories, and what's cool is that he's doing a lot of sponsorship. So it's T-Mobile. T-Mobile is sponsoring the dormitories. Money Lion is sponsoring some of the money he's giving away, dude. But almost every challenge this dude's giving away or offering to give away more than $250,000, bro. Like and they're fighting over $5 million. And sometimes, bro, these 4 people. All right, I want to know what you would do in this situation, right? So you get with this group of people.
Yeah,
they become your team. You survive a challenge together, right? After that, he tells you, okay, pick one leader from your team, and we gotta just pick them. That's all he tells you.
Yeah,
they pick one leader each team. After that, they find out that the game that they're playing is the leader has to go up there and he's going to run this clock up from $0 all the way to God knows what. And if they take that bribe that's on that screen, if they press the button at any time and it stops at $20, they take their $20 and they leave. And their whole team gets eliminated, but they're safe.
Oh,
so there's 4 people up here. The team captains, the teams are down below. They start running up the money. It's $250,000. Nobody presses the button. $500,000. Nobody presses the button. $750,000. And people start to look around like shit. You know, shit.
But every one of them will leave with $750,000.
Whoever presses the button eliminates their whole team, keeps the $1 million and continues playing in the game. And continues playing in the game, right? So
that's dirty.
Yeah, so he put them up there.
But wait, I'm sorry to cut you off. Yeah. So the leader is the one deciding, or they all
the leader is the one deciding. Everybody's fate.
So they could all sit there, watch the money go up, and then they advance together.
No. If the money goes up and any one of those 4 people presses that button, they get the $1 million. Their whole team of 60 people is gone. And they're safe from elimination. They continue to play the game.
Yeah.
So this shit runs up to $1 million. Nobody presses the button, bro.
Damn.
Everybody kept it G. What would you do? Because now there's funny TikToks like me.
And what was the max though? What was the cap?
$1 million. It was $1 million on the screen that anybody could have pressed that button, been safe, and eliminated their whole team.
And go with them and get the money.
And get that $1 million and continue playing for the $5 million still available.
Jesus.
I'm hitting that button, dog.
Yeah, I'll hit it.
I'm hitting that button, dog. I'm sorry.
At this age, I think with $1 million, I'll be set.
Oh, I'll be the villain.
Honestly,
I'll be the villain. I'll give me $1 million. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, I ain't promised. Bro, there's 1,000 people in that show, but he does a lot of shit like that where the show becomes about showing you about it still shows you there's some good in humanity. Shows you there's a lot of bad in humanity.
Selfish.
You know, so it's showing how humans act when there's money on the line.
It's almost like self-preservation. Like you get me, like where it's like you're on the lookout for yourself more than
for sure.
Oh yeah, it's like survival of the fittest, basically. You know, like
bro, this kid on the show eliminated 10 people for $20,000. And that shit was still running up. And people started eliminating, but they got 75,000, 90,000. This dude for $20,000 eliminated 10 people.
Yeah.
Shit.
I think for me it'd be circumstantial. Like if it was a grip of us and we're just starting off, I might not push the button.
Really?
But if it's on some like there's only 10 of us left, I can eliminate 3 of you and I'll take 20. Yeah, I'll do it. You get me? Like in a competition setting. But if it's the beginning, I feel like
it was like 60 people you're eliminating.
Nah, if I'm looking around, nobody's really touching it, then I'll be like, all right, cool. Like if we're
really, damn, I think I'd have hit it, dog.
No, I get it.
But you think the people in the show are actors or they're volunteers? Like they're just regular people.
They're just volunteers going to play the show for the $5 million. Yeah,
I'd say a little bit of both.
I say there's some plans in there.
There's people that want their because like now that I realize it, like even watching shows like The Real World back in the day. Granted, they were there for like
Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Or
like any of those shows, it's really like.
You think Who Wants to Be a Millionaire with actors?
No, I think to a certain degree, like people are just trying to put themselves out there. So that's why I say like they might even be actors.
Oh,
they're trying to put that on their portfolio. Like I was on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. The Price is Right.
I want to come out on Could Have Been Records.
Oh, bro, I'm so glad you said that.
I'm so glad you brought that up. Dude, I've been have you seen the Could Have Been Love shit?
I only watch it because of GT, but GT's all the way in the front. So he's watching that one, the Could Have Been Love one.
Oh my God.
I saw a clip
so good.
I saw a clip on Instagram and then he was like, man, I never talked to a Latina, what is it? How you
Latino?
A Latino? No, how do you call it? Dyke? No, not a dyke.
A stud.
I never talked to a Latino stud before.
I never talked to a Latino
Daddy
stud.
Yankee is what he calls her?
Yeah, dude.
No, dude, that show is
that show's great.
You know what trips me out about him? What's his name?
Drewski.
What trips me out about him is the deals that he has. Like, they're big deals.
Raising Cane's.
Yeah, and the things that he does on his you know how, like, going back to, like, I don't want to talk about politics because, bro, this guy does, like, crazy, outlandish stuff.
Yeah.
But he could still land deals with big in partnership with big companies.
Yeah.
Like,
but I think it's because, and we were talking about this, I think it's because he's a character, bro.
Yeah.
You know, like he's in character.
Yeah, correct.
You know, so it's like, it's clearly like, but his whole career, he's been a character, you know? Like, you've yet to really find out who the guy is. Because interviews he's still doing the and he's still doing the funny shit. So it's like yet to really discover who the dude really is.
Yeah.
So it's like, he's not fun. Serious.
I think he's so fun.
And it's in good taste.
Yeah.
I think. Do you think it's bad taste?
No.
He's good. Taste.
I love that he has like studs and then he has like, I don't want to use the
person.
A small person. Yeah, like I don't want to use the wrong word.
Yeah, he has a small person.
He always like he had it in Could Have Been Records.
Have you seen Could Have Been Records?
Yeah, I seen it.
Could Have Been Love is fucking
man. Bro, Could Have Been Records was so good.
So he's finding someone to fall in love with? And he put all of them in the house?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Dude, but there's some outlandish shit going on.
Dude,
in that house, dude. You gotta tune in, dude. You gotta tune in. That's even something you watch with your girl type shit.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's a good show.
Well, did you ever watch like those dating shows back in the day? Like Flavor of Love?
Nah, like the most I probably watched clips was like Jersey Shore.
Okay.
And that was it.
At least
like,
you're cultured.
Yeah, like they were going to the clubs and they're coming back and then I watched probably like 1 or 2 episodes of like the Kim Kardashian show or whatever, like the Kardashians. Yeah. I watched a little bit of that.
I used to love the Kardashians, dude.
Me too.
I used to love that show.
It was
that
cool.
show was good.
Bro, that show was, don't give me that face. That show was the shit.
Once it got to like the 10th season, I was
it got bad, you know, but it was good, dude.
Once Lamar Odom went through his situation.
Scott was fucking hilarious.
Oh, bro, Scott was so
Scott was the brother, right?
Yeah, no, the husband of a little fine one called Courtney.
Courtney? Oh, okay.
Courtney, yeah, Courtney.
You know, out of all of them, I always liked Courtney more.
Oh,
Courtney the prettiest?
She's like the tall, thick one, right?
No. That's Chloe.
Oh, Chloe.
You like Chloe the
Yeah,
most.
Chloe, bro.
You know what?
Yeah, I don't know why.
It was the clip. Who's
Chloe was my favorite
who's the
one.
finest Kardashian? I'm gonna say, you know what, dude? I'm fighting between Courtney.
I'm going Courtney.
Courtney's my top.
I thought Courtney was.
But dude, Kim is like, Kim's overrated makes her like underappreciated.
Yeah,
Cause she's fine.
She's fine, yeah.
Fine,
Yeah.
dude. But it's
But
like,
you know, for me, in some pictures, she looks so unproportional, bro. Like,
was gonna
her
say-
body just looks
sure.
weird.
I was
for
gonna
sure.
say
she's disproportionate. For
she's
sure.
gotten so much work done now that I don't like. I get over.
Yeah,
it.
yeah, you won't. Like
Chloe
honestly,
though.
bro,
That's
I
want to go back to that.
Someone say that's a hot take.
yeah, bro.
That's what I'm saying. It's a very hot.
I just the main reason was because someone told me that she didn't get plastic surgery in her body.
Oh, I think that's false information.
You think that's false?
It has to be.
I thought she was naturally thick.
No,
I like me.
dude.
I like my everything organic and natural.
That's why I like Courtney, because I think Courtney's the one closest to
That's
less work done.
She's a Travis
okay.
Barker.
Dude, but even Chris, for being 93 years of age, looks good as shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, hey, I heard I heard Bruce. Well, Caitlyn wants to go back to being Bruce.
Oh, no.
I don't understand them.
I don't understand.
They've never released like a book or anything because I'm very curious.
I want a Bruce book.
I'm very
or Caitlyn,
curious.
whatever.
Like,
But
Yeah,
I want a
correct.
Caitlyn book,
So,
dude.
do you guys know why he
Apparently, like,
got
if-
his fame or how he got his fame?
Oh, he's an Olympian.
Oh yeah, he's a
Gold
He was an
medalist.
Olympian, right?
He was on Wheaties boxes and shit.
Yeah.
He was
He's like
mad,
he's a
dude.
triathlete.
But wasn't
That's, like, the
it
best thing.
also like didn't it have to do something with like the OJ case, OJ Simpson case?
No,
Go ahead.
No.
Rob Kardashian which is the Kardashians' dad, was representing OJ
Rob Kardashian
in the OJ case.
So Bruce, who's Bruce?
Bruce is just I think after Rob passed away, that's just who she moved on with type shit.
Oh,
That's something like it's
Something
they
like
got
that.
divorced. They got divorced
Divorced,
right before the OJ case.
Something.
Oh,
But
But like Kris Jenner and Rob Kardashian were like really good friends with OJ Simpson.
Yeah,
and
okay.
his
I
ex-wife.
thought that's how the Kardashians got their money because of the OJ Simpson case, but no, it turns out.
Rob Kardashian was always like a big lawyer in Hollywood.
he's like the dream team. But back to you for a second, dude. I wanted to ask, how did you get into barbering, dude? I don't think I've ever asked you this question.
Nah.
Though we've been friends for years. Like, how'd you start? Like, where did you start? Like, is it you always start with $5 cuts in the apartment complex? Is that how people usually start?
Yeah, that's
that
like the typical story, bro.
Okay,
That's a typical story.
really?
But like the main, I had to like choose between soccer or barbering, and I was like, I'm not gonna be a soccer player, bro. Straight up, like at 15, 16, I'm not.
Were you
like,
good though?
I was all right. But I
still
just knew. I haven't played, bro, like in 4 years, but I'll still ball up. I still run, I stay active and stuff.
What position did you play?
I was playing goalie and defense.
Because Alex and Angel told me they mop you up.
Nah.
You see this body? You know what I'm saying?
I'm fast, fool. I'm fast. Like I be telling people, like I got the apocalypto DNA, bro. I'll take off, bro. I'll run on you. Yeah, I will never get tired, bro. I will never get. Hey, one day in college, I took a basketball class, and like they put in the last week, they
You
did a
playing basketball?
Yeah, in college, and they were teaching us like how to do passes, overhead passes, side passes, like free throws. We'll do competitions. So then the last month, it was like a tournament. Like you chose your team, and people chose you. And I'm playing, bro, against like some Moreno. He's like tall, bro. You know, Morenos, they just naturally good at basketball. But trip out, I'm fast, fool. I'm fast, so I jump and like I'm defending him and I'm balling up too. This Moreno goes like, "Damn, this little Mexican fast ass fuck." And I got offended, but I was just like, cause he was like, "Damn, he's good. Like this Mexican kid is good." But I was just fast, bro. Like if the ball bounce off the thing, I'll run, catch it, bro. Like
he's out there playing football. That's like
I was playing rugby or something.
He's going up for headers instead.
It was just funny when the one of them told me like, "Damn, that little Mexican fast ass." Like, bro, he'll get the bomb already on him. Like
this was at Seaside.
I was at Seaside.
Dude, what'd you go to college for?
Yeah. I went to college for business management. Oh, okay. So I started barbering, bro. I started cutting hair. I'm like, bro, this makes me money.
Yeah.
Like, I was just telling some young kid this week. I was cutting his hair, and I was like, what made me get into barbering, bro, was more like, okay, I'm 15. Money runs the world. If I learn how to manage money sooner than anybody else, I'm gonna be more successful than anybody around me, bro. That was like my mindset at 15 already. Yeah. Because I already saw, at that age, I already saw my dad. Like I was selling cotton candy, bro, and hot dogs. Mm-hmm. Like it's weird to say this, bro, but I feel like in LA, I was born poor, bro. Mm-hmm. Like poor, like my dad had to split like a pollo loco between 5 people and a Coca-Cola between like 7, 8 kids, bro. Yeah. You know, like a Pepto. One day, bro, we all got sick. My dad put us.
How many brothers is you?
Like 8. Damn. We all get sick. He buys 1 Pepto Bismol and he sits us in a circle, bro, like a ritual or something. And we each taking a shot of Pepto, like, but we all had like a bad stomach, but like we'll share everything, bro. So I'm already noticing, like, okay, we sell hot dogs, we make cotton candy, we make.
Is that what your dad did?
Yeah, and my dad.
I didn't know this about you.
But my dad was like, my dad will make cotton candy, right? And he'll sell it at first. He'll make it, bro. Okay. So me.
Did you ever learn how to do that?
So me, bro, my dad was like, he would be standing up, bro, and there's this machine. So I want to tell you a little something about my dad. My dad, he will sell the cotton candy, but then he realized, like, I don't got to sell it. I just got to provide it to the sellers, you know? So he bought like 3 machines, bro, and he'll make cotton candy Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Wow.
And I will be right there bagging up the cotton candy. So you have to be able to do it in 30 seconds, bro. Once that cotton candy hit the bag, bro, you better grab the bag, put it together, blow on it, will inflate. You grab a rubber band, pull that shit, and you tie it, bro. Like, throw it, grab another bag, boom.
Wait, bro, why did you have to do it fast though?
Because the other one's coming out, bro. Oh. So you're doing like 1,000 cotton candies, bro. You're just like that, bro. Like
this
for
is 2 hours. Labor.
Yeah. It was child labor, bro. It was child labor because my brother was right there next to me, bro.
Yeah, that's funny, man.
And my dad would wake us up like at 4 a.m., bro, 3 a.m. Like depending what time my soccer game was. Like if your game is at 11, he'll be like, oh, okay, we're waking up at 3 a.m. to finish all the cotton candy for you to go to your soccer game, bro. You know, so then at some point I'm just realizing, like, damn, this money thing, like, this is how much it costs to make $1. Yeah, to make $1 is crazy, bro. So I remember the first day, like, I told my dad, like, it's July 4, I'm in high school, and I'm already charging $10 a haircut. And I'm like,
in high school.
Yeah. And I'm like, my dad wants me to go sell at the park. So my dad will send us to go sell, and he'll pay you off 50%. So if you sold 300, he'll give you 150.
Nice.
So 150, bro, and you're there since 6 a.m. to like 8 p.m., bro. Yeah. So I told my dad, I remember the first day I told my dad, like, hey, I'm not going with you today. He's like, what you gonna do? I'm like, I'm gonna cut hair. He's like, you make more money cutting hair than selling? I'm like, yeah. And he was like, all right, stay home. Yeah. But I was so scared.
So where were you cutting hair out of your house?
At the restroom.
Oh, wow.
In the restroom, bro.
Yeah, your parents are dope for
yeah, bro. We'll have homies like 3 a.m., bro. I'm doing back to school haircuts. All the homies are there until like 3 a.m. And the one mom will drop all 7 of them off. So all 7 of them will stay there until they were all done. Yeah, $10 a cut from like, and then I was the type of like, this is where I told people like, I think I was always a hustler because I would be busy all day. I'll go sell cotton candy, come back, still go to church. And then all the homies be like, hey, come here. I'm like, bro, I get out of church at 9:30. I'll be home at 10. I'll take care of you guys at 10. From 10 to like 2 a.m., bro, just cutting hair.
Hell yeah, dude.
And then I go back to sleep.
Were you more scared to tell your dad because you felt like he wasn't gonna let you? Or were you more scared because you didn't know if you were gonna like make more than selling?
It was both.
Okay.
It was actually both. I actually was lying to him. But I was just like, I don't want to go to the park.
It was more fun for you to do what you actually like doing.
Correct,
and you're making some money. So
I
you're
probably
like,
made like $100 that day. But it was still like...
At that time, what was a normal cut costing? Like at a barbershop?
Like 15.
Bro, that's crazy. Yeah. I remember, we had our guest before you said, he said, I think it's wild that barbers are charging like $60 for a cut. And what do barbers have to say about this? Because the whole thing with like dudes is like, it used to be $25.
Yeah.
I really, to me, it's like, I think it's fair. Mm-hmm. I think $60, $75, anything 65 and below no tip is fair. It's fair.
Yeah.
But people are complaining about the cuts and like I see like shout out to Marcos and Beards and Shears, their cuts going up too. So it's like
how much you pay right now, Angel?
I believe it's 60.
60? Oh, I think 60 is a fair. Is that the industry standard?
Yeah, but in LA you'll find lower. And right now in Hollywood, I know some people that charge 60, 80.
80.
Yeah, 80.
Wow.
But there was a time of like great barbers, like I want to say like 5 years ago, and they were right here in Hollywood, two blocks away, bro. They were charging 300, 400.
God damn.
For like in not house calls. This is in their barbershop.
That's in the barbershop. They were doing famous people like artists and right here on the block.
At some point, it becomes you're paying for the name also. I think a little.
So
bit,
it's like anything, bro. You're paying for the brand.
They become a celebrity.
Yeah, but you're ultimately paying for the brand, bro.
Yeah,
like, you could go pay $25 for a haircut. He's probably gonna get you late. He's probably gonna leave you that crispy. He's probably gonna use shaving gel. He's probably gonna put you a hot towel. He's probably gonna take care of your eyebrows. But
he's naming all the shit he does to me.
But it's true. So now you come in, you're paying 60.
Yeah.
And the barber's there on time. He lines you up he gives you his full attention the hour that you're there. I think like the price is justifiable, Like,
no, for sure. I think so
what
as
happens now is that a lot of people, unfortunately, they have encountered some bad barbers, bro. Some
that are charging 60, 70 bucks.
Yeah, they're charging 60, 70. They probably show up an hour late. They probably didn't like consult with you. Like they didn't even say what's up to you. They didn't even ask how your day is going.
Or you sat there. I've had some.
You sat there all quiet all the time.
No, conversation is huge with barbers.
Hell yeah, bro.
Shout out my barber again because I be just venting to him sometimes.
I'm glad you said that because I was on this thing. I think a barber that gets a therapy license and cuts hair would be very successful.
Oh, 100%.
You know what I mean? A barber that just that's a licensed therapist, but also his session is he cut your hair.
that and if they have like some type of other like grooming, like whether it's like facials or anything
that's too much.
I think that's
they could send you to the assistant for that.
True. But you know what? I feel like if they have that in their belt though.
Oh yeah.
I do that. I have VIP services.
Yeah.
I do a facial.
I was gonna say too. Like I think what's huge about like a barber's price too is like they're giving you a time slot.
Wait, what does that consist of?
It's like it's a facial and a haircut for $90, right? An hour and a half. It's just $30 more to the service, and you basically get exfoliation. Then you get a black mask, and then first you get like a cleaning foam, so we clean your skin, all that. Then we exfoliate it, and then we put a black mask to take out all the blackheads and the oil, and that's it.
Oh, okay, that's dope.
But you use a hot steamer, hot towels. You use the massager and all that.
Maybe next time I come, we could do a video of it, and I'll post
correct.
Dope.
The massager is crucial.
Huh?
That massager is so.
Yeah,
he has one. He has the hand.
Yeah, hand massager is like. It's like, where's that?
Dude, when did you... Okay, so you were charging $10 at this time. There's people coming in and out of your house. What was the next step from there? Were you thinking like, I got to get my barber license? Or what was your next plot from there?
My next plot was I was going to go to the army.
Wow.
Yeah, it was just a super quick thought, but I was like, yeah, this is the best thing.
I feel like all males have had that thought.
Yeah.
Like you watch Black Hawk Down and you're like, I can fucking do that shit.
Yeah. Me, it was more because someone was like, hey, bro, the homie said if you join the army, you gonna get money for your barbershop. And I was just like, nah. Like, yeah, I'm down, But it turns out, like, the days of... the day up, I was like, hell no.
Turns out,
nah. So then my other option was college. So I'm like, I should just go to college, bro. And unfortunately, in high school, they tell you like, oh, go to college, And it's good. I still recommend people go to college.
Yeah.
Like I know a lot of people think it's a scam, But I think it's like anything else, bro. Whatever you put in, you're gonna get out. Bro.
I think the scam monetarily is the primary thing, you know, because it's cool to go get knowledge, but I think like the way we do things. But again, they're comparing our country with other countries, but other people's like college is way more affordable and like more people could go and there's more opportunity, you know.
I felt like a Cal State was pretty affordable. At least you said you went to CSUN. I went there too.
Yeah, for sure.
What years did you go there?
I went 2015 to 2020.
It was around the same time, dude. He knows around the same some of the same people.
No, I'm just surprised we didn't run into each other or something.
Damn, a function or something.
I was around there around like 2013 or like 2016, 2017.
Oh, no, dude, it was deeper. It was
deeper. But like when I was really active on the campus, like those years.
Damn. We were partying until like shit, just like last year or something.
Hey, trip, bro. The last season party I went to, bro, it was
Did you ever go to those festivals they had?
Yeah. But I went to DJ Mustard was there.
Oh, you went to that one?
Nice. Tiger came out 1 year, and
he had that taste. Can you get a taste?
I don't know. Who Tiger had that one?
Yeah, Tiger had that.
I remember, but she took out who was he dating at that time? One of the Kardashians.
Kylie.
She's at CSUN? He took her out, but I was like, nah, that's the clone. That's the clone. That's not the real one.
Tiger.
No, but who did I see? Is Young Thug? No. Who sings "Oh Okay" with Young Thug?
Gunna.
I saw Gunna, bro.
That's dope.
And that last episode, that last show, bro, I got twisted.
Really?
Twisted. I just remember that. Like, I'm rolling out the molly, bro. Like, I'm rolling, and I'm laying down in the grass, and I'm just like, oh. And then that's my favorite song, Okay, from
really? That shit just now to you.
Yeah, like, fool, like, my soul came back to my life, to my body.
Said I saw me up there.
Yeah, because the homie is taking care of me. Like, hey, bro, like, get up. Like, and I'm just like, leave me alone. Like, I'm chilling, right? And the homie like, come on, bro. Like, let's go inside. Bro, the song comes on. Yeah. I just get up. I run to the crowd, bro. Like, okay.
You like that?
Yeah, bro. We were going crazy. Yeah, like, he finishes with that song, bro. Out of nowhere, I teleport to like a couch like this. And I remember, I wake up and I'm just like, what the hell? Like, where's this party at, bro? And then, bro, again, I close my eyes, bro. I teleport to another party. I'm like, what? I'm like in the middle of a crowd, and I'm turning the.
That's scary.
Yeah, it's scary, bro. I tell one of the homies, like, hey, bro, like, you're the one driving? He's like, yeah. I'm like, what you want, bro? He's like, fool, I pop like 2 Mollies and 2 Zans. I'm like, you're the one driving all of us? He's like, yeah, bro. He's like, we're going to another one right now. Like, I was just like, going to I remember I'm in the car, bro. I'm scared. Like, damn. Like, bro, it's weird how we made it to every party. And then the last party, like every party, bro. Every party. And then the last one, like,
grace of God.
He was just like, hey, like, let's go home already. And went back to the dorm.
Bro, college. And another thing,
I'm glad you said
that's what college. That's what college is necessary for.
Yeah.
Because even though I didn't go to college, like we hung out around a lot of people that went to CSUN and the parties and all that shit. So it's also for the experience and like the people you meet. And like it's really more. If you take it more as a networking thing, like get good grades and graduate if you're paying all that money, but. Like if you take it more as like I'm gonna just network and like just meet people and have dope relationships, like bro, that shit just that within itself will take you so far. Because then later on in life you realize that, bro, or at least I've realized that all you need to do is be a cool dude and kind of just be interested in doing something. You can get a job, bro.
Yeah.
You don't really need a college, bro. I was a paralegal and I didn't have a college degree. I don't even have a high school degree.
Correct.
Like you know what I mean? I just know how to talk to people. You know.
So you were going to party because of Angel.
Yeah. I started going to parties, and then I had a reason to be there, and then but it was, dude, that CSUN, man, that shit was
cool. It was just cool because it was an hour away,
and it's like all the LA people. It's like all the LA people and all the North people.
What I was gonna say is like that, and that's why I said seats like Cal States are cool because it's like they're not far. Like at least for us, it's not far. They're not crazy expensive. I think CSUN when I went was like 6,000 a year.
6,000 a year, yeah.
Perfect. Mm-hmm. I loved it. Like, I think everybody, if you're in a position to like experience college where you live out there too, it's a good experience.
I lived out there. You didn't live out there?
Yeah, I lived out there for like 2-3 years.
I lived right there no, I lived outside the dorm. So you'll save like $300 a month, $400 a month.
Nice.
Yeah, just to live out there.
Damn, how much was a dorm?
I was paying $500. I would share it for 2-bedroom. 2-bedroom. I would share the
too.
Yeah, no, mine was 2-bedroom, 2 baths. Oh, I was on Lassen and Zelza. The last in apartments.
Yeah.
But those were like the high.
You were an apartment.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
I was talking about the dorm apartment.
No. Those were like the high class ones supposedly. But we had a pool and everything. It was $500. I only paid $500.
You shared it with one other person.
And then we shared it with two girls.
Did you know this other? Did you know these?
No,
three of these people?
We all met like at a coffee shop.
Bro, isn't that crazy that college forces you to that too? Like just to live with random ass people that you would know.
I lived with two girls, bro. Like that was so
bro,
weird.
I used to visit some girls that were like in college and they had their dorms or their apartment or whatever, bro. And you'd walk in and it's just like, she's like a Latina and there's like just a random Asian dude on the couch. Like, hey, what's up, brother? Hey, what's up, man?
That's one thing I loved about college.
That was cool.
Yeah, like if you had your, I stayed at the dorms, so when I would walk around, you'd go into somebody's dorm and fucking meet somebody from building 7 that you don't even know and his major, and you might see him on campus and be like, oh shit, what up?
It's that TikTok of the guys where it's like, first day at work, hey, what's up, brother? How you doing? Second day at work, working together, and start shaking his head. It's like third day at work.
One of my closest friends lived across the hall from me.
Oh shit!
Yeah. That's crazy,
bro. College, if you can go, but I don't feel like it's necessary to do what you want to do in life. You know? Maybe in some things like being a doctor, being a lawyer. You know
I just tell everyone, if you don't know what to do right after high school and you're lost and you're confused, go to college. College taught me two things, bro. It taught me two things: how to start something and how to end it. So you start something, you finish it. You commit it to 4 years, you're gonna finish these 4 years. If you could do that, anything in life, bro, you want to start a podcast, you could start it and finish it. You want to launch a business, you could start it and finish it. And anything that you want to do in your life is going to help you, right? The other thing was like research everything. Everything that you do in college, bro, is just research papers.
Yeah.
Like, are you at this point? And all right, where's the research at? Okay, you could argue this point. Back that up with articles and back that up with data.
Facts.
Yeah, so what it helped me is like, it helped me be my own teacher and my own like investigator, you know? So like, I'm not gonna just take your word for it. Like if you tell me that, hey, vaccines are not bad, I'm just not gonna be like, oh yeah, like now I learned how to do my research.
Yeah.
You know, and how to filter the information. You
for sure. That's the toughest part. Mm-hmm. That's the toughest part. And I also feel like, oh fuck, what was I gonna say? I had a good thought. Hold on. Come back to me. Get back to me. You got something for him?
Yeah. So basically, and that's what I'm gonna tell you. Like, just go to college. Yeah. Like, if you don't have nothing to do, bro, go to college. You're gonna by the time you're done, you're 21.
I got it back. So I was gonna say, I think that after high school though, you should take like a couple in-betweener years where you're just kind of chilling and wait till maybe like you're 20 to 21. Because bro, some people go to college fresh out of high school, do 2 years they GA, a couple more years of something else. Now they're 22 and they realize like, fuck, I don't want to do this. Like this shit sucks. And now they've wasted 24 grand and they're in the wrong major. And now they realize, oh, I'd rather go do this. Or they sometimes, bro, fuck 60%, maybe 70% of people aren't even working in what they got their degree in.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
That was tough for me personally.
But if you take 2 or 3 in betweener years, wait till you're 21, 22, maybe now you've gotten out in the job field a little bit. You've gotten to test the waters and you're like, all right, I don't want to be a fucking lawyer anymore. Now I want to be a cop or something different. So I think in betweener years, filler years would be crucial. You know, those live with your mom's fucking bong hits, watching horror movies and shit. Those are the crucial years, baby. You know, just feel like a loser.
They build character.
Well, that's why I went to season because I'm like, I'm not gonna be able to do all this stuff with my mom right here, bro. Yeah. Like at season, like I had like trays of weed right there, alcohol bottles. I would just walk in, pack a bowl, smoke it, and leave, you know. But I like with my mom, I wasn't gonna be able to do that, bro.
Yeah. My mom was always cool in that. She would let me blaze it. I was never a drinker, but she knew I liked the smoke, so she would let me blaze it.
Mine was just like more respect. Like she caught me growing up.
Yeah,
caught me bro. I want to tell you a story when she caught me. They caught me because that's like I don't know, in the Latino household, like religious, you get caught doing something like that. It's bad. Like they're about to like rip their clothes off and go outside and put some dirt in their hair.
Yeah.
So it's fun. So look,
El Diablo.
Yeah. So I have this little pipe, bro, that I carry. I'm in 9th grade, bro.
A straight shooter or just a real pipe? You remember the straight
pipe.
shooter?
No, a pipe, a regular pipe.
Okay.
Hey, you know what the funny thing about this pipe is that I was on YouTube like how to hit a pipe.
We've all had that.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I remember like I had this little pipe and I'll wash it because even in your backpack it would smell. So one day I'm just like, you know what? I don't need it today. I don't think I'm gonna smoke. I don't think I'm gonna be able to bust a mission to go pick up or anything of that. So I leave it on this shelf on top, right? And then I get home and my mom picks me up with my brother from school, and then mom was like, hey, school just called, and Jordan, you're doing JRTC, and Diego, you're doing soccer, so they need a drug test. And I'm just like, what the hell, a drug test? And she's like, yeah, like both of you guys need a drug test. So in the moment, it's not hitting me, and then we get to like my mom. We walk into a clinic, and mom's like that's when it started hitting. My mom was like, oh, we want a drug test for these 2 kids, and then it's like, oh, okay. He's like, how much is it? He's like, oh, well, it's free, but you find out like in 2 weeks. And I was like, nah, I want to find out right now.
The drug test?
Yeah. I want to know what's the. She's like, oh, you got to pay 100.
How old were you?
I'm in 9th grade. I'm like 14.
Wow.
So it's like, oh, you gotta pay $150. You want to find the results? She's like, hell no. Nah. So she Googled stuff. She going to CVS. That's when I started catching out. Like, And mind you, this is like barely my 3rd, 4th time like actually smoking and having the pipe with me.
Yeah.
So, we buy the test like a CVS, the instant test. So then you piss and they're like $30 each.
Yeah.
So we buy 2. We get to the house. My mom sits us down and she's like, okay, like Jordan, go piss first. So my brother goes to the restroom and he's pissing.
He's younger or older?
Older than me. And then my brother's like unfazed. My brother's like just lost, like I guess. But at that point, I'm like already
he didn't smoke.
He's the 4.0 student.
No.
Okay. So he was good. He knew he was good.
Wait, you said he does JROTC?
JROTC.
Oh, so he was straight edge, probably.
Yeah. So okay, but right before they do the test, when we get home, my mom was like, hurry up and go put your clothes away and come back now. So I run into the room, bro. I throw my backpack down, and I remember I close my eyes and I go like, and I check on top of the shelf. I was like, my fire's not here. I was like, damn. But trip out. This is how rebellious I was. I was like, I'm still not gonna get caught. I'm gonna deny everything, bro. You know,
I'm running away.
I'm running away. Nah, I get home. So then they do the test. So my brother goes to the restroom. He goes alone. My mom goes, all right, Diego, go. My dad walking right behind me.
Oh, yeah.
And they didn't let me close the door. So I'm like, damn. But
because she was scared that he would mix
I was
with
gonna
water.
I was gonna mix it with water or something like that, bro. So, but since it was a small pipe, bro, like you could literally feel like a little nug, bro, and that's what I was smoking, you know. So I'm like, in my head, I'm like, I don't think it'll pop out, bro.
With a nug?
Yeah, like
that little bit
just
that
my
you were
head,
smoking.
You know?
Yeah.
Oh, I get what you're saying. You say you only hit a little bit, so I don't think this will come out on the test.
Like every day. It was just like once a day, bro.
Yeah.
And yeah, like you could see the containers from far, and like, you could see one turning blue and the other one staying white. And I just like,
I think that's Jordan. I think that's Jordan.
The thing that tripped me out was that my mom was like, you're gonna tell me right now who sold it to you. I was just like, I'm not telling you who sold it to me. Because in reality, I didn't even know who sold it to me, bro. Like, we just went to a gate and gave him $5.
Bro, back in the day, you didn't know. It came in a fucking like 99-cent store grocery bag. You feel me? And you had mentioned earlier busting a mission. I remember when that was a thing to get some bud. Like, hey, let's go bust a mission.
Let's go walk 10 blocks.
Let's go walk fucking 30 blocks of shit. Go get some weed, dude. Like, I missed that about the weed.
You're only going like a little bit through the city to get it, but it's a mission.
You're walking.
But you're walking.
That was
like,
I think I walked it from Fremont once to like 112, and then back to 88s. Yeah, because we were gonna kick it at the park at Green Meadows. But first we had to go pick it up. And then go meet the homies at the park. It was like an 1.5-hour mission, bro.
Dude, I remember the first time they caught me with a pipe. Did your grandma, by the way, I wanted to ask you, did your grandma ever catch you? Or was it too late to where I was already like, well,
nah, so
I have 29 and shit.
Like a funny little story.
Okay, I've got one too. So dude, I'm sitting in school. I don't remember too much, but I have a pipe in my pocket, bro. And I remember I'm sitting in the classroom, bro. And like in those times, you don't realize like how dank the shit smells.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you're just rookie.
Or how high you look.
You know, and you're 14 and you're sitting there like this and shit. You know, this is like all fucked up, you know? So I'm sitting there and then I see one of the security guards walk in. He's like, hey man, come with me. No, I'm lying. I went to the bathroom, and as I'm going to the bathroom, I'm going into the stall, and the security guard opens the stall, and he's like, hey, man, come with me. And I'm like, for what? And he's like, oh, you know, I got to check you out and shit. And I was going to the bathroom to put the pipe in the toilet, bro, because, like, I didn't want to deal with it anymore. I was already sketched out in my mind. I'm like, fuck, if I leave it in the toilet, like, there won't be any fingerprints. Like, I'll be good to go. You know what I mean? So he got me. And then an officer came, and the officer was like, you know, I could take you to jail for this shit. And I was like, no sé cuánto. And I was like,
the school caught you with
the school caught, you know, and they gave me that. Have you ever been in-house suspended?
Yes.
No, but I heard
Oh my God, I used to
That's
get that
the
shit. Dude, I used to be on in-house suspension. How many months is the school year?
Probably.
I'm saying how many months is it? Like 6 months? I was in-house suspended probably 3 months out of school year. I swear, bro. It was really, really bad. But you say you got a story?
No, yeah. So
how'd your grandma catch you?
It was actually, all right. So my buddy and I, Jeff, was across the street. We used to smoke together. And then we had just bought like a pipe and like maybe 5 grams of weed for like a solid deal. I remember. And then the next night, there was going to be a boxing fight. So we decided to smoke. And then nobody was at my house.
Yeah.
And so I was like, let's smoke. I'll shower. And then we'll come back to your house, fucking eat, watch the fight, have a great time. So I'm showering. And then like I left the door open, like in case he needed something. He comes in and then there's a puddle. Like I guess there was a puddle on the floor. This fool falls, hits his head on the tile. And I heard the hit and he goes, whoa, that should have hurt. And then like after that, like basically like he just went downhill. Like he got anxious. Like he ended up having a concussion, we found out. Damn. But like he freaked out like to the point where he thought he was gonna die. No sé qué, no sé cuánto.
We've all been there.
Yeah, we've all been there. So,
freaking out.
But mind you, we're also like 14. And so I had to call his niece who's like around our age. And then he went home and then he told his mom and dad that like, and they hear this for the first time, right? That like some people kidnapped him, made him smoke weed or gave him drugs or something like that.
Wow.
And that's why he's like that right now. But mind you, I'm still...
They didn't believe that shit.
They did. They called the cops. They called the firefighters, all that.
No way. Dude.
And so I like went over there because that's what I was supposed to do, right? And then like his family's questioning me like, what the fuck happened? Where were you? And I'm like, I have no idea. They're like, why are your eyes red? And then I just started crying.
Did they ever they never found out the truth?
No.
I think they will now.
Yeah, they will now. I don't think so. But anyways, that whole shit, like I remember the cops talked to me and I had to tell the cops like, he just came into my house and I had no idea. Like I was so scared. And then I got so scared that I ended up telling my mom like about it. And then she's like, well, have you ever smoked? And I was like,
damn, that's an awkward conversation. That's an awkward conversation.
And to finish this story, because I know he's watching and he's going to hear this, it was either say who I smoked with, like the real people, or like kind of throw somebody under the bus. And it was like instead of telling them like, oh, I smoked with my friends at school, mom, like I smoked with X, Y, and Z, I told them I smoked with my cousin. And then that's why John and I didn't talk for some time. Oh wow! I snitched on John. Sorry, John, if you're watching.
That backfires on you. Like I used to do that to my mom. Like I put my mom like, oh yeah, I smoked. I was with the homie Kiros.
Yeah.
So then at some point she was like, where you going? I'm like, with the homie Kiros. But he was like he wasn't the one I was smoking with. I was smoking with someone. I would be playing soccer.
She ended up being cool with it? She ended up letting you smoke and shit or not?
No, so at some point in college, like she opens up my car and it's super dank, bro. Yeah. She's super dank. And she's like, Diego, like, you're smoking and driving? And I'm like, nah, like I smoke before I drive. I have the car right there and I'm smoking and then I take off. Yeah. Like I'm not smoking and driving, but I was smoking and driving.
That was the day.
Yeah, that was the day. Yeah, and then she was just like, oh, we just don't do that because now it's a DUI. You know?
Yeah, that's true.
That's true. So then that's when I was like, all right. Like she told me, like, just promise you're not gonna be smoking and driving. You know, all right, cool. I was in college though, right there. You know.
Yeah. So back to your plan. So your plan after you started doing like the $10 cuts and shit was to go to college and get a degree in marketing. You weren't even thinking about going to barber school yet.
No, I was doing business management. So at some point in the middle of college, like 2-3 years in, I get a ticket at the barbershop for cutting without a license.
Without a license.
Yeah,
wow.
and that ticket was $1,000.
Wow.
Yeah, and mind you, in college to save $1,000 is like, damn, bro. Like even now, like go tell an 18-year-old to go save $1,000. Like they have trouble doing that, right?
For sure.
So I'm like, man, you know what? I should just quit college. I'm like, this would have never happened if I just would have gotten my barber license off the get-go. Like once
the
I finished
frustration kicks in at that point.
I was like, I should just quit this, bro. But then I was like, what is my mom and my dad going to think? Like, I'm just quitting college. They're helping me out with like groceries. Like, so I just come up with a plan and I'm like, I'm going to start my barber license and finish college at the same time.
Yeah.
So I was doing both at the same time, bro.
And is barber college something you have to go in person to do and shit?
Yeah. You got to go like 8 months, 6 months.
It's like putting in the time.
Really? It's that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
It's like a year or two. I did a different program.
Like a trade program?
Yeah, like a trade, like a apprentice. They call it apprentice.
Oh, okay.
So you do your hours at the barbershop.
Okay, that's cool. So you were already you was okay, damn. And so that's pretty because my follow was like, how important is that to have? So like.
Now it is just to be comfortable, bro. You don't want to be all paranoid.
Because the city just walks into barbershops and just asks for licenses.
Yeah. And they could get you at any time.
Have they ever walked in a GT?
No.
Okay, thank God.
They did it to my
knock on wood.
Yeah, they did it to my other shops, and sometimes I wouldn't be there,
Yeah.
But it's like, bro, I know a barber like 15 years ago. He'll be like, I think Wally knows him too, bro. Yeah. He'll be like, I don't need my barber license. I'm only doing this for a couple of years, bro. I don't need that. Bro, to this day he's still barber. Like bro, should have been got your license, bro. And he still doesn't have a license, dog. I just like, bro, come on.
Yeah, man.
Just get it.
Yeah. So how important? How long? Like. How important do you think it is for people to like? Because you was doing everything, dude. You were doing house calls. You worked at the salon.
Yeah, I was doing everything, bro.
Like, but do you feel like that made you get your chops type shit? Like now that like, have you found somewhere you're comfortable and like you got like that experience? Like, is there some like you? Is that a thing that barbers go through? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think it was cool just building a network, letting people know you cut hair the whole time.
Because you know what? That is crazy. Because now you in South Central and now the people in South Central know. And now you in West LA and the people in West LA know. And now you over here and the people over here know. Yeah, damn, that's crazy, bro. You never think about it like that. But yeah, I think social media really helps you guys though.
Hell yeah.
Because remember back in the day you walk in and it was a fucking bunch of 29 cuts and shit. And you was like, all right, I
got to hope number 24 look good.
I want number 24.
and they'll still give you the 2 in the face.
Still the same shit. Yeah, I've got some pretty bad $7 cuts. Speaking of cuts, we were talking about, look at bro.
Luca with the fresh cut. He acting up tonight.
I told you it was fresh. He was
low key, it's not fresh, bro. Is that who's Luca's barber right now in LA?
We got that would be
because that's like a high fade, bro. I would not give the homie a high fade.
No? Nah. What would you give him? Pause.
Like a mid drop fade.
What do you give me?
I give you like a mid. Yeah, you get it more higher though.
A little bit higher. Right. Okay.
Just his head shape, bro, is like
it's square in the back.
Yeah, it's square. Like you shouldn't go too high on that, bro.
Oh, so you guys watch out for head shape too?
Oh yeah. Like really? So that's where the money's at. Like as a barber, if you're more focused on long hair, longer styles, the head shape does play a big factor when styling. Like you want to brush back, or you want the curtains back, or you want like a mullet, right? Like if they have a big bump, how do you like cut?
Like the fat dude bump? Like
no. Just people have the occipital bone popping out. You're like, watch out.
So watch your mouth now.
No, I've been speaking of what you're going into. There's barbers that come into my algorithm on TikTok where they'll like be talking to their clients and they're like, "What do you want?"
The connotations.
And then, bro, like. When they do that, I'm like, kind of makes sense. Why?
Have you seen that girl that sits on your lap half naked?
Yeah, in Vegas. Yeah.
Let her cut my hair.
I don't think she was gonna last that much.
Was the cuts fresh?
Nah, I heard it wasn't.
Nah, boo-boo cuts.
Yeah.
That ain't.
She over there.
Lining you up. All wide-legged and shit.
You gotta do all that.
Maybe hold on. I'm comfortable now. Please get off me, miss.
Sweaty and itchy from the hair.
Yeah. I think she had a good idea. She just, I guess she didn't know how to monetize it. I don't know what she's doing right now.
Yeah. I don't know what she's doing.
Oh, did it die off on her? Poor thing.
Well, I haven't seen anything.
Poor thing.
There's this other girl that like her butt always comes out in every video, and she's like 4 million followers.
She's a barber.
That's how you gotta do that. Yeah, if you're a girl, bro, that's how you gotta do it.
She got hair.
Yeah, she got hair. Yeah, she got. Let me actually.
Nah, watch after this interview. I'm gonna open my TikTok. First video is gonna be that.
Dude, we were just talking about that. What were we talking about the other day?
We talked about this in on their episode.
Yeah. But what were we talking about?
Bro, we talked about. I forgot.
And it was that streamer, Mr. Play. What was his name? Playboy or something like that?
Playboy Max.
Playboy Max.
He had never heard of him.
Bro, he mentioned this streamer to me. I've never heard of the guy, no disrespect. And I had never seen any of his content. He mentions it to me. 3 seconds later, as I'm walking out, he mentions it to me. I stand outside in front of the store. He walks out. I'm like, look, bro, the first fucking video on my phone. Playboy Max.
So trip out, look, right now I was telling Baloo, hey, my car got messed up.
Shout out to KO, by the way. We'll get you on next time, brother. Yes, sir.
And I told Baloo, like, hey, there's this little piece that my car is missing. And the video popped out on Baloo. And he sent me the video.
Bro, isn't that so crazy?
And then right now, Chooks, the girl that works right next to me, she was telling me, like,
She's cool.
Yeah, she was listening to a song on her AirPods, right? On Pandora. And that she was like, in Spanish, she was like, si este AI es chingón, como dicen que es chingón. Because she was humming this song, but she didn't know the name of the song. And she wanted to hear the song. She wanted to hear it next.
Yeah.
But she couldn't find it. But she said, like, is this AI es muy chingón? Ahorita que salga la canción que estoy pensando. And she said the next song that came out was the song she was thinking about, bro.
Bro, that is so crazy.
No,
you think that was a coincidence or not?
No, there's been situations where
that was just happened to her, like, right now.
Bro, yeah.
No, there's been situations where he tells me, like, I need to find out how to do this. And I'll just start typing a word and the first thing, like, and then, like,
that's weird too.
I'll trip out because I'll just type in, like, what, right? And the first thing I need, it's that, and it'll disappear right away.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, what the fuck?
Bro, that like, cell phone shit's so crazy.
I forgot. You mentioned, like, Taco Bell the other day, and, like, the first ad on my phone was Taco Bell when I got back. I mean, that could be for two different reasons.
But how crazy do you think technology is going to get? Like, do you guys really think, like, this is the end times, or you don't think it's the end times?
No.
Like,
I think we're just getting started.
You think technology is gonna get more crazy? Because what more can it do? Like, it already reads your thoughts.
But they were saying that there's been past civilizations that have been more advanced than us, bro, just in different ways, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like, how advanced can we get in our way, you know? And but they also say, what does it say? That every 3,000 years is the death of a dynasty or something like that?
They say like every 2,000.
Every 2,000. So but we're around that line. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
So we do got to play it safe. And I'm telling you, bro, if that Will Smith iRobot...
I don't trust robots.
But you think we're gonna be able to live through that or no?
I think you're gonna see the beginning of it.
Bro,
the beginning of it?
Bro, if they'd have told you, what are we? I'm 30. If they'd have told you 20 years ago that there would be fucking AI, you'd have been like, fuck you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So I think we'll be around. Like, God bless us and give us, everybody in this room, a lot of health. I think if we all live to our 80s, 90s, 100, like, yeah, we'll definitely see.
Have you guys seen Black Mirror?
Yes,
at all?
I have.
There's some most episodes, they're able to download the person's conscience before they die, bro. And they're able to pass it on to...
Oh, yeah. I saw that.
Black Mirror?
Yeah, Black Mirror on Netflix.
Which one's that one? Is that the one that...
When they die, they take their memories and they input it into somebody else.
Well, that is just basically a show on Netflix.
But they have like creepy, like they have like different...
Remember that every episode Captain America was on fighting and stuff?
The virtual reality
one?
Okay, so I do know.
Oh, you guys watched that one?
I watched all of them.
Which one?
Wait,
you guys watched all of them?
I watched all
the video game one?
The video,
the horror
with
game?
Anthony Mackie?
Huh? No. Oh, the video game one. Yeah, that's the one with
talking
Anthony
about the
Mackie.
video game one. Where like, you haven't seen it or no?
He ends up having a sexual relationship with his
yeah,
homeboy
so
in
it's
the
like
game.
me and you get to choose the character we're playing.
That's why I didn't game with the homies for weeks, dog.
I watched that one. Didn't they also have one where like you had a timer on like your relationship with somebody?
Oh yeah.
But they've had some crazy episodes.
They've had some good,
so
crazy
basically,
concepts.
that show is how that show is about how technology will be integrated into society and how society will live it out.
Yeah.
So that's basically what it is, you know. But in most episodes, you could download your conscience and put it like if your wife dies, you could download her conscience before she dies and then put her conscience in your brain, and you could live with her in your brain forever.
Wow.
Damn,
Still,
that's so crazy.
and she could still see your kid.
Well,
like,
so this is what scares me with Elon.
Mm-hmm.
You know how he wants to put something like I just like. I think the route he is going is where I think like technology could get dangerous. Like,
you think he's grew from fucking Despicable Me? Just
no. So
something tells me in his own way he means well, but I don't think he realized how much power like it can contain.
Bro, just how much power a self-driving car is.
You know what I mean? Like I feel like he's genuinely has a lot of passion in what he does, and he probably wants to share it with the world and be like, "This is fucking awesome."
Well, one of my clients worked at SpaceX, and he said that during the training,
they pay well. By the way,
and during the training, they were telling him like, "Our mission is to make it to Mars," and that someone like that it's so quiet, and they were like, "Let me just repeat it again because some of you guys don't understand. Like, our mission, like, we really want to make it to Mars." And my homie was like, "Damn, that's crazy."
No stupid shit. Nobody's been to Mars yet.
So but bro, it's just hard. We wouldn't.
bro.
How did they know that they found water on Mars though?
The rovers. Those.
The rovers. Okay,
That's
so no
like
physical.
But,
We've been to Mars, but just not physically.
Hey, but even then, bro, how do they get the rovers to Mars?
that spaceship.
They send him up.
Let that shit go.
But how far? How long did it take to get to Mars?
You know what? I don't know.
Well, how does space and time work? Because remember, have you Interstellar, the movie where Matthew McConaughey?
I never seen Interstellar.
Oh my god, bro, throw it on.
You hard?
No, you. I know
Isn't
the type
it
of
3
dude you
hours?
are. No, it's like two and a two.
Have you guys seen this? Sorry, have you guys seen that trailer for Mickey 17
No,
with Robert Pattinson?
no. Speaking of space, look,
Yeah.
life's on our side. Dude.
This shit looks crazy to me. You want me to put the? Oh, I think it's over.
And we're back. So what we were saying, Interstellar, and then we went into movies and shit. Play the.
So
clip.
Mickey,
Which one?
this is Mickey 17 with Robert Pattinson. It's coming out, I think.
Hi, Mickey. Are you experiencing any vertigo?
We're due for a good movie.
I guess I am feeling a little dizzy.
Oh, wow! Did you see that?
Now, I wouldn't be surprised if you're thinking at this point, what have I done?
How lucky can one guy be?
Nothing was working out, and I wanted to get off of Earth.
You're applying to be an
So he dies?
Yeah.
You read
So
through the
yeah,
whole
so
application.
basically like you die, but then you come back.
Once you die, we'll print a new version
And
of
you're
your
like
body.
duplicated. I don't know why it's
Yeah, it's playing choppy.
Yeah.
It's choppy, huh?
I think it's because of the
They
screen.
made
Yeah,
me
'cause
work
the
my ass
laptop
off
is
on
cool.
one mission after another.
Every time you die, we learn
Look, Diego.
something new, and humanity moves
Oh,
forward.
okay.
Oh,
He's lying.
so he just keeps dying.
Yeah.
My life is gonna be
Mickey! It's not looking very good for you.
Yeah, no. I'm sure you're used to it by now, but what's it feel like to
Oh,
die?
shit.
Even on my 17th go around, I hate dying.
Oh shit. 17th.
Why aren't you dead? Multiples.
That's him? What
In the case of multiples, we exterminate
Oh,
every
shit.
individual.
Permanent deletion. Not for me.
tell me quick.
Let's blow up these secondhand baloney boys.
Why don't you guys do rock, paper, scissors, and then we'll just shoot the loser.
Tell me quick.
I like Stevie. I hope we're pronouncing that right.
Tell me quick.
Mark Ruffalo. That looks dope, dude.
I don't like you, but I'm you. I'm not you. I'm gonna
That
kill
looks dope.
Yep. Since
That looks dope, dude.
yeah,
That
since
looks
we're on
fire.
the topic of like space and
Yeah,
stuff.
but that looks really good, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna tune into that. But if you haven't watched, dude, watch Interstellar, dude,
I'm gonna watch
because there's a point in the movie where I don't know how it happens. You've maybe seen the meme, but he's like already. He's an old man viewing himself as a young man, make the decision to go to space because the time and space and the time down here is so different that his daughter's like 70 years old, 60, and he's like still the same age, bro. That's what they say about space. That's what they say about space.
Yeah.
So imagine, dog, living in Mars and your whole shit slows down.
Your whole life.
Your whole life, which is cool. But even like Dracula is like damn near towards the end begging people like, take me out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, I read a book and it said, if you live 100 years or 1,000 or 3,000, it's the same thing.
It's the same thing.
It's the same thing. You're not gonna experience anything different.
Yeah, maybe just different generations of shit.
Yeah,
different
but
shit going
at
on.
some point you're fed up. Like everything's meaningless.
Yeah, for sure. For
Because you
sure.
live for so long, bro. Like,
Yeah.
It's
Do you
almost
believe
like a know-it-all.
due to this movie? The question that came up: Do you guys believe that reincarnation is true? That's a touchy subject.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah,
I believe
There's
there's
who
something.
who believe in the reincarnation? The Hindus?
I believe it's Asian people, if I'm not mistaken, or
Asian,
Buddhists or something like that.
Buddhist.
They believe you reincarnate like as an animal or something like that. I believe in
It's
it
like
too.
the cycle of life.
Yeah. I believe in it too to a certain degree. I believe it's
Something has to happen. Where
Something.
It's like,
Yeah,
you have
something.
to. I feel like you.
I don't want to find out anytime soon.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah, that space shit, dude, and like what is like, okay, I get it. He wants to, it's him saying Elon Musk wants to go to Mars. That's SpaceX's whole thing. But why? Why is this so important to you?
So the reason he wants to go is because he believes that AI is gonna destroy humanity here on Earth. And we're gonna have to escape. The only way to survive as humans, we're gonna have to escape Earth.
I can't disagree there.
So that's why he pushes like going to Mars so much.
I wonder what he means when he says that AI will destroy us. Like, does he mean robots? Because immediately my thought is iRobot, Will Smith. These dudes just going to start it. There's going to be one bad apple and he's going to get a bunch and they're just going to attack us. But I wonder what he sees happening. You know what I mean?
Well, you didn't see Subservience?
Subservience? No, I didn't.
Do you want me to spoil it a little bit or no?
Oh, please.
So
what is the show though? Can you
it's
explain that to me?
basically it's a husband. He loses his wife. He still has to go to work. Someone has to take care of the kids and cook. There's no one doing that.
What's the show on? I might want to watch
on
it
Netflix.
now. So don't spoil it too much.
So basically, he gets a robot, and it's Megan Fox.
Oh, I have seen
robot
this.
is like realistic. This robot is so realistic, but
it's Megan Fox.
Megan Fox.
Yeah, she looks realistic. And then she start to go ahead, I'll let you finish. I'll let you finish.
So, her mission is for him, the owner, not to be stressed, not to be overwhelmed, not to feel tired. Trip out. Every time he comes home, he feels stressed, tired, and the robot realizes, oh, it's because of the kids.
Yeah, bro. This movie was crazy.
So the robot is like, in order to protect him,
this is not where I thought it was going.
to protect him, I need to get rid of these kids that are causing his high blood pressure. Because the AI is programmed like that. The AI is like, protect this dude at all costs.
Yeah.
And if you're over here making his, because the robot could sense his blood pressure, it could sense like anything that's going inside the body.
Yeah.
So she realizes that every time he's around the kids and he's around the wife, he feels stressed.
Yeah. Imagine, excuse me. Imagine what some like what robots and shit like that, those realistic robots, what that does to our reproduction too, dude. Because imagine like now people are just like, oh, like I don't have a naggy wife. Like I just have a robot that does my everything and like probably doesn't feel the same, but like I guess does it for them and like, you know, and like I wonder what that'll do to us as a society long run, bro. Like if our reproduction like will just go down, like I don't know, bro. I don't know if it can't be a good thing, right? Like AI is a good thing, but it can't be all good.
I think we almost become robots ourselves.
We are already though, bro.
Yeah, we're already cyborgs.
Yeah, we're already like stuck to our routine. Stuck to our phone.
No, but trip out. I went to the gym once. I saw a guy with a phone, Apple Watch, and AirPods. And I'm like, this was connected.
Oh, yeah.
Like, everything's all connected. Like, he's like a cyborg.
There's no doubt
like,
he's connected.
This was connected to this, and this was connected to this. Like, if you look at it, if you were
and it's all one thing, technically.
If it's all one thing, it's still him. Like, that tripped me out so much.
You get the same notification on all three.
And all three of them,
You know what I will say? I'll say the Ray-Ban Meta glasses are cool. They're good to have. They're good for content. But they give me a headache, bro.
They give you a headache? Yeah.
And I think it's because all that electricity just going on right there all day.
Bro,
so I'm like,
and mind you, Jesse, we don't know the effects of technology. Yeah, there hasn't been too many years, you know. Now, I know that we have moved to 5G, and 5G is more radioactive than 4G, obviously.
Yeah.
And we don't know the effects of AirPods yet. AirPods only been out for like 10 years. We don't know how, what is it? Bro, I have this conspiracy, bro.
Talk to me.
Look, I used to drive with my phone right here with the GPS, with the Wi-Fi on, the Bluetooth on like this. My nut started hurting, bro. My right nut was hurting.
We just said this in our last podcast.
I was with my cuñado one day and I was like, hey, bro, look, I'm having intimacy and I'm not using protection. Like, why isn't my wife getting pregnant?
Yeah.
And I told him, like, hey, I have this theory that the phone is making me infertile and shit. Like, my right nut hurts. And he was like, for real, bro? That happened to me too. I was like, nah. Yeah. Like, that tripped me out when he told me, like, I used to drive with my phone right here, with the GPS right here, with the Wi-Fi on, the Bluetooth on, and I started getting pain in my testicles.
Yeah.
And then you're wearing, like, I heard that you're wearing, like, polyester underwear, that makes it more radioactive,
which can make sense.
And all my underwear were polyester.
Start looking at shit like, oh shit,
yeah.
dude, it's great. We were just saying that this shit is called a laptop.
For your lap.
But they say not to use it on
They
your
say
lap.
it's not. They say not.
So why is it called a laptop?
But we asked the question.
That's what we said on our last podcast.
Yeah.
We were like, bro, like, so the phone, like, look at, bro, my shit's right here all day,
bro.
dude.
The homie Baloo used to put it in between his stomach.
I could do
like,
that. Too.
Yeah. When I heard that, I was like, "That's funny, bro."
It's comfortable.
When you
just
drive, you just put it right there.
it's gone. You don't know it's there. Bam. It's here.
Bro, and it's crazy because if they tell you to turn your shit off on a flight and you get phone calls all day in your pocket and they tell you to turn it off on the airplane, like that means there's some radioactive shit going on.
Going through it, yeah.
You know what I mean? And you all day getting calls and the vibration shit. It can't be good, dude. When we, like you said, we don't know the effects of this shit.
Well, they say you're not even supposed to sleep with that thing like next to you either.
And I sleep with the laptop and the phone right next to me because I
like,
fall
bro.
asleep watching something.
If you ever can, put your phone like
Airplane mode.
like
Or?
6 feet away from you, bro. Watch how good your sleep is the next day.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. I like sometimes like I hate it because like I'll get just like random texts sometimes, yeah. But like I'll leave my phone like on a table like away. I'll wake up half the time thinking I woke up too late, but
it's because I fall asleep watching something. I'm not
I'm
not a
way.
fall asleep looking at the ceiling type dude.
Nah.
Are you a fall asleep looking at the ceiling type dude?
I try not to use my phone before I fall asleep. So like an hour before.
But I mean, the TV, nothing.
No, I don't have a TV in my room. For that reason.
This man is a serial killer.
Yeah.
I've heard a lot of people
My
do
wife
that,
told me like, "Oh, let's put a TV in the room," and I remember I told her like, "Hell no, we're not putting TV." Like we're watching our phones all day already, and then watching TV in the room. You want to come to the room and still watch TV? Nah.
I'm down. Hell yeah.
I like that. Yeah, I like that though.
Like, we'll
once
have-
you're done watching TV, it's done.
Yeah, go to the room. Like the room was, I don't know, bro.
I can't fall asleep just looking at the roof, dude.
Right now, I'm reading this Dr. Seuss book to my kid every night, so
Okay.
that puts me to sleep, bro.
I put you to sleep.
Yeah.
Do you guys ever do like white noise or anything like that?
No.
That
I
tripped
did.
me
I
out.
done two things that have better my sleep, but I don't think you could do them every day. The vapor rub steamer moisturizer.
My baby just got sick and I started using that.
Bro,
it's
oh
really
my
good.
god, my baby got sick. I started using it, bro. I told my wife like, "Hey, put it again."
Yeah.
For me, like not for the baby, put it for me.
Yeah.
The white noise, we have a white noise that is just oceans, like.
I dated a girl that had one of those machines, bro.
Bro, Jesse, you
It's
sleep
nice.
so good,
Really?
bro.
Really? Okay,
You even
maybe.
have like some good dreams, bro.
Okay, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I've never tried that, and but to me, I'm like I like the room dark and I like quiet. So, but I don't know, but I sleep with my laptop next to me because I just close it when I'm real tired, and then it's easy for me to just, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I just leave it there all night type shit. But yeah, maybe I should change that. But yeah, I got an Xbox, TV, 60-inch TV, laptop, phones, all this. I'm connected. Is that
Yeah, you're a cyborg, bro.
I'm connected, bro.
Bro,
But-
I'm cyborg.
but bro, I don't know how AI is going to be detrimental to us because all they're saying right now is how good it is. Oh, look, dude, you can edit videos in a couple minutes. Oh, dude, look, you can fucking ask Chat GPT anything and fuck
Well,
school.
bro, I saw some weird video today, bro.
What'd you say?
It was Donald Trump sucking Elon Musk's thumb.
Oh,
But it was deep fake, like.
oh,
Bro, I've been,
But
those
it
been
looks
coming
so
up on my
weird,
timeline.
like
two
kissing,
bro,
yeah,
like
they're
doing
kissing,
stuff,
they're
yeah.
kissing. I'm just
Yeah.
like,
I'm like,
this is weird,
bro, the
bro.
AI is so weird. So weird.
No,
that
but it's people programming it to make these images.
to make these images. So it's like, what's weirder, the image or the dude thinking about this image?
That's what I'm saying, bro.
You know,
but-
yeah, there's some sick people out there.
you get. Yeah, no, that's a lot. That's a whole lot.
Yeah, bro, the algorithm's been all messed up. But I hope we don't. I hope we don't see how bad it could be, dude.
You
I
know
hope
what
we don't
this
see
kind of
how bad.
reminds me of? Avengers: Age of Ultron. That's how I think AI could fuck us up.
Oh, dude, hot
Where-
take. Oh, go ahead.
Where it's like, remember how Jarvis was like, you know how he was like fucking making things like go crazy. That's what I feel like.
Jarvis was like from Iron Man, right?
Yeah, he was
yeah,
the
yeah.
voice, and then Age of Ultron, like it basically gets a mind of its own, and
They
creates,
corrupted him or
Yeah, it
something.
creates a whole different. That's how you like. Yeah. So it's a lot.
Damn.
So I feel like that's how it could do.
What I was gonna say is, have you seen Captain America, the new one?
No, but someone told us to watch. So someone put it to the shop. He's like, I gotta go watch it. It's cool. It's mid. Like, go watch it.
Yeah.
Bro, that day we went and started watching Black Panther and we started watching Avengers. And I was like, damn, I actually watched a lot of these movies. Like, they're pretty cool.
You like
They're
it?
pretty cool, yeah.
Dude, I was gonna say I haven't seen the new one, but Captain America, hot take, has to be my least favorite series of movie in the Marvel universe.
Fair.
I heard this new Captain America, like Captain America is like African American, no?
Yes, but this with the Captain America movies is like he's just
corny.
He's just corny. Is that what it is? He's just corny to me.
It's like a very blue chip, like
we're gonna get him today, guys. It's like, no,
yeah,
I don't
it's
need
like
that
eat your
attitude.
cereal, drink your or eat your vitamins, take your vitamins, whatever it is.
Yeah.
You know, it's very
blue collar American, perfect.
Yeah,
clean
that was
image.
yeah. You're heading into exactly.
Was that what's your least favorite Marvel series? Would you say? What's your least favorite superhero? People always ask favorite superhero. What's one hero you can't stand? You're like, man.
The one I didn't like a lot was like Guardians of the Galaxy, the guy that leads them.
Star-Lord?
I don't know. He's married with like the green girl.
Somebody just told me
with
that
the green
too.
girl.
Yeah,
Is he married with the green girl or like?
Bro, this is the second time I've heard this in like a week. I swear.
Yeah, like that character is weird. What does he do? Like he's human, but he knows how to fight. I don't know. Like I don't know. What to
Okay. That's fair.
Like
That's
Gru is like he's a tree and he could like
Gru, he's a tree.
Yeah, but this guy is just like a regular guy.
So that's your least favorite superhero?
Yeah, and then I don't know why. I know a lot of people are gonna bash me for this, but I wasn't a big fan of Deadpool, bro.
Really?
Yeah, I wasn't.
Wow.
I wasn't.
Why? What did
Wolverine
you like?
or just in general? You're not a
Just
fan?
general. I went to watch the first movie and I thought like he was trying too much to be funny, but then like I was just like, this is kind of like some weird humor. But it was cool. It was cool.
Yeah.
But
You thought, okay, that's fair.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
fair. What's your least favorite?
Probably this one came to mind. Green Lantern.
Really?
Like
well, anything DC, bro. We were talking about it. Anything DC. I never watched any movie, bro.
Really?
And sometimes I'm like, what's so good about Superman?
You know who I don't like? Aquaman. What's Aquaman doing?
Aquaman.
What's he doing?
He's DC.
Yeah, he's DC too. I don't like Aquaman.
The movie was pretty cool though. The graphics.
Yeah, the movie was cool actually, but it's just like what? So he like control fishes and shit. That's what he do.
that's pretty sick.
That's kind of cool. Yeah, okay, because he got sharks and shit like that.
Yeah, you got sharks, you got the whales and all that.
Yeah, I can see that, dude. But
what does Green Lantern have? A ring?
But he like
I mean, you know,
he shoots shit out the ring and shit. Cool. Out of the most popular ones, which like out of the Avengers, which one's your least favorite?
Oh.
Out of the Avengers, you too think? Mine would have to probably be Thor.
We're not talking. Well, I mean, but Thor's character, like Thor's movie characters,
he was good. I know.
Out of the Avengers, I like the Hulk. I'm not just saying the movies. I'm saying as a long
I like
time.
the Hulk. It's just the movies have also made me like not like
because the movies have never been consistent with him.
Yeah.
If they
they changed characters on.
They changed, and then Mark Ruffalo. I don't think could he do an independent Hulk film like Edward Norton. That Edward Norton one was good.
Now, yeah, he could do something, but their world is kind of boring because it's Captain. Like, it has to do with Captain America to a certain degree. Hulk is mad half the time.
Yeah,
you know, it's just I don't know what they do with it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, and then you have like the She-Hulk now.
That was so whack.
Was
it's a lot. You get what I'm saying?
I mean, it was cool. I watched some episodes. I watched it with my wife.
So these are supposed to be.
She was thick.
She was thick.
this is supposed to be his crew. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
The
well, not
Hulk's
the
crew?
Red Hulk, but the She-Hulk's supposed to be like
his crew too.
With him.
That's weak, dude.
So I
I don't like that.
Yeah.
I don't
Or
like
like, you know, if he had a movie, that's who's gonna be involved.
You know, like me from an outsider, like I watch these movies. I'm not like a big fanatic. Like I feel like they're too repetitive now. They're running out of ideas. I heard like they had to rehire the guy from Marvel or something.
Yeah,
They rehired him. They fired him,
yeah.
and then they were like, like for 3 years they were just throwing out like random shit, and then they had to rehire him now, and that's how I feel like. How much more amazing can Amazing Spider-Man be?
Yeah.
Like
he's already amazing.
Yeah, he's already.
I think
like, after Peter Parker 1, 2, and 3 were like that, he already won my heart, bro. Like I don't know how much more different these movies are gonna be.
Endgame should have been the end game. You get me? It should have been.
No,
I think it should have been.
Yeah. Me too.
I say that if it goes the way he kind of says, because it's like the more I think about it, it's very broad. They have to hit certain stories right away, and if you don't hit them right, you know, it could be all fucked up.
Well, they're following the comics.
No, I know. I'm just saying, like, but like, there's certain parts of the comic, and it's not even to like knock on these movies.
Iron Man
I thought
is
they were
Doomsday,
good. Like, I
yeah.
feel like they're like, I'm gonna name some movies, right? Eternals, Shang-Chi, And no, listen, I knew you were gonna have that reaction. It's nothing against that movie. I think it's a good movie too. But I feel like that's where people say like, well, why are they making these bullshit movies when it's like, it's their side missions to the bigger picture.
But the bigger picture is the multiverse, dude.
No, I'm with you. I'm just saying that's what I think. That's why I think like I'm with you. I love Marvel movies.
Yeah.
I'm here for Marvel movies. I just say like his take, like it sounds like that where it's like
it's just getting repetitive for me.
Like, okay, fair enough. What do you like? What's your favorite type of movie? Because
right now it's just sci-fi, and I like a lot of like historical like stuff. Like I don't like watching like.
You watch Gladiador too?
I haven't.
No, you know what? I watched 2 hours of it, but I need 30 more minutes. It's fucking so long.
It's long, yeah.
It's long, dude.
But yeah, anything like that, bro, I'll watch.
Yeah.
I'm more into like history right now. I don't really. Right now, yeah, we watch shows, but I mainly watch them from like with my wife.
Okay.
Like we're watching Stranger Things. We're watching Money Heist.
I've caught myself rewatching a lot of old shit too.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, fuck it.
Like Narcos, like
I've been watching Narcos.
Bro,
Mexico.
Narcos that you can never get tired of it.
You
bro.
can't, bro.
Did you guys hear about the Amado theory? Did I tell you guys about it?
No.
Like a lot of people think that he's not dead to this day.
Really?
A lot of people think he's not dead. Like that he died doing the fake surgery. Some people think that he paid someone that looked like him to go die. Or not even pay him, but he just set him up. You know?
Oh, wow.
Which one?
Amado, el Señor de los
Señor
Cielos.
de los Cielos. So at the end, bro, in Narcos, there's this scene where he has his little airplane, bro, that he carries with him the whole time. But in the show, like the last 2 episodes, it doesn't show him giving it ever to that one girl that he was with. I think she was like from Peru.
Yeah, Cuban.
Yeah,
she was Cuban.
shit. But in the last scene, she comes in the hotel, and that little toy is right next to her piano. And then there's 2 cups of wine. So that's how they ended the show, kind of like letting it up to people like
open for interpretations.
Because in Narcos, if you guys really watch it, Amado's like telling her like, I'm planning something up. Like, I'm seeing how everyone's trying to escape this game and they're all dying. So I'm trying to figure out something. Because he already saw Chapo try to leave, or he sees other people try to leave the narco game. Yeah. And they just end up dying.
Yeah.
I think and at that point he was like the richest narco. I mean,
he was
like
balling,
the
dude.
richest. I think he faked his death.
He faked his death?
Yeah, definitely.
How old would he be now?
Bro.
Probably like in his 80s or something, 70s maybe?
Yeah, because Felix Gallardo's still alive.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Felix Gallardo's
He
still
did the
alive.
Tupac, faked his death and went to Cuba.
Yeah. Why did that become a conspiracy?
Yeah, but I don't think Tupac. I think Tupac actually died.
No, why did it become a Tupac? I don't know. But then like
Kendrick said it in the album.
There was a lot of things to back it though.
Really?
There was like a rapper like early 2000s called Purple Haze or something like that.
Look like him?
Sounded just like him.
Okay, but that's easy though. Impersonate. I mean,
but like,
what's
this is before AI.
Ari Spears does this impersonation.
True. But like, there was things like that. There were like, I remember, I like in middle school, I knew it. Like, I knew all the things. It was like, there's this time, and that's the time. You know, like it was a lot.
So my thing right now in Hollywood, bro, is like, I don't think they'll kill you. They want to get rid of you, bro. We have Kanye and Andrew Tate as like a perfect example. Like,
do you think that's a thing? Do you really believe? I don't know. I leave it over for
okay. Look, I'm a hot take, bro. This is for me. Michael Jackson, they killed him for sure. Okay. I know they killed Nipsey. Industry to like the industry killed him, got rid of him. I think, yeah. Michael Jackson, Nipsey, and then Kobe. I think he was taken out. Yeah, like I think he was taken out. I don't think that helicopter. Thing was like
why would they want to do Kobe though?
I don't know. Kobe is Kobe, bro. And I heard he was starting like this nutrition company with like vitamins company where he was actually gonna work like with Under Armour. He had a contract with Under Armour and he was actually gonna let out his own supplements.
Body armor.
Yeah, body armor. So these 3 people, I think like, I don't know. They had something bigger. Like, let's get rid of these people.
Why Mike Jack?
Now,
I want to know why.
The way they handled Mike Jack is very weird.
Well, yeah, the doctor was what they injected him with or something.
No,
right?
not even that. It's that too, right? But the way they perform CPR on him, like you don't perform it on a bed. I mean, granted, in the moment, I'm sure you're just trying to keep the guy alive. But they always said that it was there was a tad bit of negligence in the way they handled like when he was dying.
Correct. I think it was already proven, bro. Like I remember, but so then like going back to that, like Kanye, like he's worse to them more alive than dead.
Why are you saying that?
Because there's this book called 1984, bro, by George Orwell, and it talks about like a utopia, like in the future there was going to be a TV that could record your thoughts and it could record you, and you had to turn it on at a certain time. And at a certain time, this ad will pop out on TV. And everybody had to watch it. And there was something called the thought police. So while you're watching that ad, if you had even the thought of just being like, man, screw this president, that same night, bro, they used to call it, they'll vaporize you. You'll disappear, bro.
There's a movie like this too, Minority Report.
So this is a book. This is a book.
Oh, wow.
So in the book, this guy is trying to expose the ministry. That's what they call it. They have the Ministry of Truth. He's trying to expose them. And they take him in with some girl and then they put him back into society, bro. But the reason they did that is because once they go back into society, they're totally different people now. So someone knows like, oh, something happened to them.
Okay.
And that's the same thing like Kanye and Andrew Tate is like, I think when Kanye went to the hospital right here at UCLA Harbor, when he spazzed at SoFi or something.
Yeah.
And they took him to the hospital. There was no one with him in the hospital for like a month. So like, who knows what they do to you, bro?
Do you believe in hypnotization?
Hell yeah, bro.
You think that's
like
the thing?
mind control, and,
like some Get Out type shit?
Yeah,
like,
MK Ultra, bro. I think it's true. Like you can go Google it right now. MK Ultra was a CIA program, bro. That's the main reason I watched Stranger Things. Like I finished watching Stranger Things
because of the MK Ultra.
Because it was about MK Ultra.
Yeah.
But after season 3, it gets too like weird.
Yeah. Do you want to explain what it is?
MK Ultra, it was just a mind controlling program that the CIA tried to do. They think that they even
during like the Russian and Cuban,
after the Cold War, during the Cold War, and I think that they were doing like mind control and all that. They think that they also said that JFK, the shooter that killed JFK, he had MK Ultra performed on him. So what they could do is like, bro, they know you're Jesse, right? Mm-hmm. They'll take you into the experiment, brainwash you, and now you're like a CIA snipe shooter. You know, like
just off of hypnotizing?
Just off like the mind control. I think, and they think that a JFK shooter actually was. They did that to him.
They controlled his mind. Yeah. I do believe that.
And you know how they do that with? They do that with psychedelics and LSD.
What do you mean?
So with psychedelics,
that's how they control them.
Like they could give you a certain dosage right now, bro. Yeah. Psychedelics,
pump it straight into my bloodstream,
and they'll brainwash you. They'll make you forget who you are. They give you a new identity, bro. And they put you back in society.
Didn't they say that's what they did with Charles Manson?
Charles Manson?
Yeah.
He used to do that to people.
Oh, okay.
That was his whole thing. Damn.
Charlie Manson is crazy, bro.
His shit was crazy.
I listened to he made people believe that he was Jesus too. He was
yeah.
But he'll give them LSD.
Have you ever watched Once Upon a Time in Hollywood?
No, so with Leonardo DiCaprio, right?
Yes.
Someone told me to watch it, but
please do.
I watched this episode. This show was called like Mindhunters.
Hey, and what was that movie about that experiment they did at that one school one time where they made everyone prisoners? You remember? What was that shit called? And it ended up going awry. God, I would love to know.
A movie?
Come back to me. Yes, it's a movie they did. Movie about prisoners. I think it was like even in Harvard, bro. It's such the Stanford Prison Experiment. Have you
that
seen
shit is good.
It's a movie.
I remember that. Yeah.
Hey, and it was based on true facts.
What happened?
Bro, this movie. I
need to rewatch.
I'm actually gonna rewatch this shit. Play the trailer. He's gonna play the trailer for us. But bro, it's basically about like these high school kids. College kids that sign up to do this experiment on how it is to be in prison. And the guards they get start.
I heard everything's realistic. Yeah,
it's coming back to me. But then you have to realize that the prison experiment not only is on the prisoners, it's also on the guards. So they're
I heard of it.
Seeing how people with no power are as compared to people with all the power, and if you put these people in, and bro, you need to. I know the type you like. I know what type of shit you like. Watch that shit, bro. That shit's really good. This is the trailer. So the screen says in 1971, the Stanford University Psychology Department created a simulated jail using students as prisoners and guards.
And this is what I'm telling you, bro. Like the CIA, bro. I feel like they've been doing experiments in like the 1900s, bro.
Oh, have to.
Like with LSD. With I know LSD was more like 1930.
Would you rather be a
We'll
guard
get into
or a
that.
prisoner?
We'll get into that.
I don't think I have the quality.
The results shocked the world.
Prisoner, I guess.
Prisoner. Sounds like it would be a little less work.
Prisoner.
Why's that?
I'm gonna rewatch this shit.
Nobody likes guards.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. This experiment will be an extension of my research into the effects prisons can have on human behavior.
You're gonna be pleased to know that you all have been chosen to be the prison guards.
But under no circumstances whatsoever are you to physically assault the prisoners in any way.
Damn, it came out about 10 years ago.
So remember, just as you were watching the prisoners, my
They say
graduate
he
staff
could or
and
he
I
can't.
They can't.
will be watching you.
All right, gentlemen. We gonna have
It
ourselves
gets
a lot of fun.
bad, dude. Like
Rule
super
number
dark.
1, prisoners
Watch,
must
watch.
remain silent. This is an exercise period.
Okay, is it just me, or are these guys taking this thing a bit too seriously? Why don't you give me 20 push-ups?
Look at this guy. Thinks he's John Wayne or something.
You address me as Mr. Correctional Officer.
This might be an interesting 2 weeks after all.
Why don't you make up your
Bro, he
bunk,
starts thinking they start thinking they really are officers,
Mr.
dude.
Correctional Officer.
Well, that's not what I see.
Hey, what are you doing? It's just me now!
What was that?
You just hit him. You're not supposed to hit him.
But you get the gist of it, bro. Do you want to keep watching it?
No.
Yeah.
Let the guards figure it out. Let's see where it goes.
So
Good evening, gentlemen. How about we make this one a night to remember?
This is all real. They won't let you go. They won't let us leave.
Those are not prisoners. Those are not subjects.
Damn,
Those are
that's
boys,
trippy.
and you are
Bro.
harming them.
And the people that were controlling this shit also were turning a blind eye and just letting it play out. You know what I mean?
You thought this was gonna be?
I had no idea it would turn out this way.
So I think that the government has done so many projects like this, bro, and they turn a blind eye, but it's like they're trying to figure out something that's gonna benefit them.
Okay.
Like they don't care if they killed 200 people, bro. Straight up.
Oh,
Like,
because why? Because those 200 people serve a bigger purpose.
yeah, they serve a way bigger purpose.
You know what I mean?
Like,
Which in like in reality it kind of does, you know, but it's their purpose, you know.
Yeah,
It's not
clear.
like these people were fucking wanted to do this, you know what I mean? But yeah, that Stanford prison experiment thing is
damn, that was
crazy, dude.
trippy.
Yeah, man.
Because then it becomes real, and they're there for a long time.
But what were you saying about LSD? You said you think that
So since 1930s, I feel like by like the 1960s, 70s, I feel like they finished all the LSD experiments.
oh,
Like they tried so many things, bro. with LSD.
really?
Yeah.
And what do you think were upon these things? Like just mind control and fucking
Yeah, like they gave it to super smart people, see what they could do with it.
Yeah.
You know, like there's a theory that Steve Jobs created the iPhone, the touch on LSD. Like,
I believe it.
Like he was like
100%.
he took LSD and he was like, what if we could just touch the screen? You know, like,
That's crazy.
Yeah, after taking LSD.
But you gotta think, you gotta look back on it. That is some high dude shit. Like just sitting there looking at your phone all faded. Like, man, what if he touched it? You know what I mean? So I can get why.
Wait, did you guys ever experiment with LSD?
No.
You neither?
Furthest I ever did was shrooms.
It's almost the same thing.
Yeah,
It was crazy. In
Did
the
you do
hood.
LSD?
Yeah.
Oh, what
I
is
did.
that? Like, do you mind? Do you
Yeah,
mind?
no, I
going
don't
in?
mind, I don't
Okay.
mind.
What is that like?
It's just, well, I want to say something first. It was funny because in the hood, people would be like, "I'll never take that," and they're like,
Yeah, that's completely,
and I'm just like, what?
yeah.
Like this is more like dangerous.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
But, so, for sure, I could say it's a backdoor to the spiritual realm. That's what it is. A backdoor.
Elaborate on that.
So you're entering the spiritual realm, but you don't really have access, and you're coming in through the back door.
So okay, wait.
So
hold on.
so
So what was your experience?
so I had a couple experiences where like they were pretty strong, bro. Because
Can you tell me the strongest?
so what happened to me is that at some point I was taking it, and then I was like, I want to take ayahuasca. Like, have you guys heard of ayahuasca,
Yeah.
right? So I was like, I don't think I'm ever gonna go into Costa Rica or Brazil or
and like do it with a shaman.
yeah, and do it
like,
with a shaman. So then I remember I googled, I'm like, what's the equivalent to like ayahuasca, and they said 5 grams of shrooms. in the dark room. Just lock yourself up. And
like on some Aaron Rodgers shit.
Yeah.
Hey,
So
that shit will humble you, dog.
What was that? What was Aaron Rodgers? He did that too or no?
Bro, he apparently was like doing ayahuasca and like locking himself in dark rooms for like days upon time.
He called it the dark place.
The dark place. There's a Netflix documentary you should watch.
Oh yeah, Aaron Rodgers. He's from the Packers, right?
He's the Jets, but now Lord knows where he's.
I've done 4 grams of shrooms.
Okay.
I want you to tell a story too, but and we'll get to your shroom story because that's a really good one, the dream one. But tell me about yours.
I ended up taking the 5 grams of shrooms. I told my roommate like, "Hey, take care of me. I'm be in the room." I didn't close the door because.
But you wanted to create that dark room experience, like you just wanted to.
I was just like, I'm
just take it.
It's just usually, bro. For me, como que se me bajaba la presión. Like your body feels so weak, bro. Like
you feel shaky almost.
Yeah, you feel shaky. All you want to do is lay down, bro.
Yeah.
Like all you want to do is lay down.
This is shrooms you're talking about.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you don't want to do any. You don't want to move. You don't want to do nothing. So I take it, bro. And what ends up happening is that, I end up taking the 5 grams and. In that trip, my soul leaves my body. So I'm and I started traveling into space, bro. Like,
and you can see this visually?
Like I could, because the thing is that you don't know if your eyes are open or closed.
Ooh, yeah.
And it's like vice versa. You could have them closed for a while, and then you could open them for a while, and then you close them back. So,
but what I'm saying is, like, are you like as plain as you looking at me right now? Are you looking at yourself go through space and shit? Or no?
Yeah. In some scenes, and then
it is your POV.
Yeah, it's your POV, and then you come back like, oh, I'm chilling right here, like boom,
and then you go back to the room.
Yeah, and then you go back. Wow. So, but then there's this point where like I peak, where I don't come back. So I'm traveling, bro. I'm traveling like the universe, going here. And then I get to a point, bro. Where I'm like, where the hell am I at?
You got to a world that you didn't know where you was at?
I'm like, because I'm like, I travel so much.
Te perdiste a la verga.
Yeah, I'm lost. And I don't know how to get back to my body. Because I'm still talking to my soul. I'm like, I don't know how to get back to my body.
Qué miedo, mi Diego.
And then I'm, bro. So at that point,
you're
is
explaining
where,
this beautifully.
At that point is ego death, bro. You're like,
Tawitas.
Yeah, you're like, oh, okay.
I'm nothing.
Maybe I'm nothing. I'm nothing.
You've been lost. That's what happened.
Yeah, y'all ran into each other.
And the multiverse. So yeah, like I don't know how to get back. I kind of like in the trip, I come to agreement that I'm okay. That if I die at that moment,
I've had that.
Everything
too.
is just cool. Like
you're great. Yeah,
it's not a big deal, bro.
Yeah,
like, chill. Like you're just gonna die. They're gonna bury you. That's it. And in that moment, I was like, well, I don't even gotta finish college anymore. So then, I just remember that I'm like, okay, I don't know where I'm at, but I know my body is somewhere in the valley, in an apartment, inside a room, somewhere there.
In the valley. So you didn't even know how to get back to your apartment.
I don't know how to get back to my apartment in this trip.
You're like, damn, I'm on Mars.
But I just know, and in the peak of it, where like I'm already agreement, I already like
accepted your fate.
Accepted my face. I just came back to my body, and then I remember that I opened my eyes and I was just like,
oh, thank God.
Damn, I'm tripping. I was like, that's like, and at that point, like you're already coming down. You know?
Yeah. How long did that shit last, do you think? He was traveling and shit.
Like 4 hours.
Did you feel like it was 4 hours?
So in total, it's like, I always tell people, for me, in total, it was always like 7-8 hours. 2 hours are you're just like, you're kind of like peaking.
You feel good.
You're feeling good. And then
you're
4
laughing.
hours, it's 4 hours.
But you're here still.
Yeah. And then 4 hours, you just smack. That's when you just want to lay down.
And you're gone.
And you're going through it.
Yeah, and
universes.
Then you come
like
back, and now you're like, damn, I want some water.
Wait, what are you seeing in these different universes?
Nothing. You just see the shapes. You're seeing a lot of shapes. For me, it was a lot of shapes. A lot of like Yu-Gi-Oh stuff like that. Like
it's like Aztec. I saw a lot of Aztec shapes.
Mayan, like old, ancient. A lot of ancient stuff.
Like if I closed my eyes, I would see a lot of green, purple, but it'd be shapes like. It's just ancient stuff. Like I would
see Aztec.
Bro. One day, Jesse. One day, I had an experience. That I was an eagle, bro. I had an experience that I was an eagle. No. And in the trip, I'm like just looking in the sky, bro. And I see a fish. And I'm the eagle, bro. And I just go like. and I come down, I grab the fish and take off, and then I'm just like, yeah, I'm tripping, like, damn, yeah, like
that's so
almost
crazy.
like, because there's a point where like,
but you are the ego. This is what I'm trying to get.
yeah, because
like,
you're coming in and out, bro.
you're
Like
in the
you're coming
POV of
in
the
and out.
so do you think you're so in tune with nature and the vibes around you that you're transporting into these bodies of these beings? Maybe?
Yeah.
You know, like maybe that was an actual eagle out there somewhere, and you were so in tune with.
I don't know.
I just know that in the middle of the trip, you could control some aspects of it.
So you can come back.
You could control it, like you could.
You got to really tell yourself, like, yo, like.
Tell us your bad trip. Though.
Yeah.
Well, so I went through a period of time where I enjoy shrooms in general. You get me? But I was going through a time where it'd be like 6 o'clock, and I'd be like, oh, like I could eat some right now. You get me? And there was one night where I just had planned it, and it was like 7, 8 o'clock, and I was like, okay, cool. So again, it keeps you up. Like the trip is 8 hours, bro. So the beginning would be cool, but this certain time, I was just tired from the day, and then I fell asleep. But when I woke up, or what I felt like I was waking up, like that, from that point on, it was like the worst, because I didn't know if I was, like what I was dreaming, I didn't know if it was real. Because I was already I don't know if it was like my conscience had to catch up and stuff, but yeah, no, it was the worst experience. I was tossing and turning,
So what, you were living these other lives,
like other shit, like it was like, again, it could have been anything. It could have been like my worst fear, like it was in a dream. You get me? But I was waking up like, what the fuck was that even?
So they were like lucid dreams,
yeah,
almost.
like yeah. So it was a really bad, like it was a really bad time.
Have
like,
you ever had a bad experience?
I had like 2 that like. Yeah, that's why at this
that shit
point,
humbled me.
Yeah, it humbled me. At this point in my life, bro, I feel like I got the best out of it.
Yeah,
you don't need to do it.
I don't really need to do it no more.
Yeah.
Like,
I did it recently, and I was scared to do it because the most recent time was that the last time I did it was that time. But I microdose now. I don't do it. Before before I was like, 4 gram it, dog, and just like sit there and just take the trip. You get me?
Play video games.
I think he was there for one of my scarier ones, but I was trying to figure out so much that I wasn't like letting loose. And
that's what happened.
And I told him, he's like, "What's wrong with you?" I was like, "It's the fact that I know nothing. What is nothing?" And I went on this rant about the word nothing, and I was like, that's what fucking scares me. Yeah, and I just remember getting emotional about it and being like, and I remember that time, like just the word nothing brought so much fear and like to me, like,
yeah, because you do nothing? Realize, bro, that you're nothing. And on those trips, you're like, I'm just a speck.
What was your bad trip? Like a pesadilla, or like was it like mental type shit?
Hell no, bro. My bad trip, I'm gonna try to make it as short as possible. Yeah. I'm in the festival, I'm in public. Oof. I'm with my ex, and then she wanted to pop a Molly, so we already had like, hey, at 4:30 we'll pop this and get the festival going on. An hour before, I see a random homie that I haven't seen in a long. Hey, what's up? He's like, hey, bro, I gotta have a tab. You want it? And I'm like, yeah, give it to me.
Acid?
Yeah, so I pop it. My girl at that time, she doesn't know that I just popped this tab, and then she was like, you know what? I can't wait till 4:30. Let's pop it right now. So only did I did the LSD, but I popped the Molly like 30 minutes, like difference.
Wow.
So it starts hitting me so much, bro. But in that trip, they're trying to kidnap my girl. Yeah, and the whole trip. So the whole festival, the next 5 hours, they're trying to kidnap her.
You're paranoid.
I'm paranoid. People are like, coming.
Who's trying to kidnap her?
The ops.
Ops. Whoever they is.
They.
It's always they, dude.
Yeah, bro. And in the middle of the trip, bro, like something tripped me out where like some people are trying to save her because they think I'm the one that kidnapped her. Yeah, like.
Oh, so se te fue la onda and now you kidnapped her.
Because we're in public, and she was like, I told her, oh, give me the mollies and turn around, don't look. So she turns around and I pop him and I shake the bottle and then I give it to him. But we're like open in public. So then she drinks it. And in front, there was this guy that was looking at everything happen, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, bro. So
ahí te trocaste.
Yeah, like, so that same guy comes and he's like, hey, can I see your flyer? Like, I want to see the times of the artist. And
that tripped you out even more.
That tripped me out.
Why is he asking?
That tripped me out because he had his own flyer. He had his own flyer. So I'm just like, this is fishy. Like, this is weird, bro. So then now everyone inside the festival is an op.
Oh, and there's 50,000 people in there.
And there's 50,000 people. And we get to a point where we like, she has to use the restroom, and there's like 10 chinitas outside the restroom, and they're like they're talking their language, bro. In my head, I'm like, oh, they're gonna kidnap her. Like right now, when she goes inside the restroom, they're gonna kidnap her. Yeah, bro. So she's
over there start punching people.
Food. Look, she's about to be next in the stall, bro. And I'm outside, and I'm like, it's either now or never. Like, they're gonna kidnap her, or I go in there and save her, bro.
Yeah.
And I went there in the girl's restroom, like, boom, boom. I run into
Don't touch her!
Like, watch out. Like, watch out. I told her, we gotta go. And she's just like, well, I'm next. I'm like, we gotta go right now. Like, and I take her out of there.
Poor
bro.
thing didn't peek.
Yeah, and then she's all mad. She's like, what the hell, Diego? Like, I need to use the restroom. And I'm like, I run to a porta potty. And then someone opens the door, and I go like, hey, watch out. She has to use the restroom. I'm like, I don't care, bro. You're tripping. She has to use the restroom. And then, like, that was it. And then after that, like, I was still kept tripping, but I was just like,
Se te quitó.
Yeah, se me bajó, and I was like, what the hell was going on?
I was tripping, huh?
I was tripping.
Hey, they say that with like acid, sometimes you just be doing your normal day-to-day shit and it'll come back type shit. Have you ever experienced that or no? No? Okay.
That one was just tripping because that's like hippie flipping, they call it.
What's that?
Like when you pop acid and a molly at the same time.
Hippie flipping.
Or candy flipping, they call it.
Candy flipping? Wow.
Yeah, but this was like 2019, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But those experiences are so vivid to me because it's just weird. I didn't do it so many times, but the times that I did it, like they shape.
They stay with you.
They stay with you.
Do you feel like it helped your mental? I mean, not saying that you ever had bad mental health, but do you think it helped your mental health at all?
You know, in the moment, you like in college, you're trying to be more spiritual, like be more connected to God.
Yeah.
That's kind of like I was like, what if I take this?
Did you feel that?
It just you saw the world differently now.
Okay. Yeah.
Like you saw it like spiritual.
Okay.
Like the homie, he's not the homie. He's like, he's spiritual, and I'm gonna treat him right now. You know,
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to do better in life. And like after that, bro, my life was just like more enlightened.
Really?
It was more enlightened.
Felt like you felt like that third eye open type shit. Like now you can see fully type shit.
1,000%.
Correct.
Yeah.
Now you just don't see anything as coincidence. Like
Really?
you feel me? Like now you're more aware of everything. You try to see it or analyze it different.
Like I do believe, like it's like I hate the word manifest, but I believe in that more now. It's like just because of that. I feel like for me, shrooms made me a little bit more self-aware. Like a lot more self-aware.
Yeah.
Shit, speaking of manifesting, before we get up out of here, what are you manifesting for this year? What you got going on, bro, as far as content goes? What's the next step? You know what I mean? Like, are you just drop? How often do you drop episodes? Do you have
Right now, I drop every week.
Every week, that's dope. Is it a certain day or is it just whenever?
Whenever, but I try to do Tuesdays, Thursdays, right there.
I heard that's the best day. Like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday is usually when there's most traffic, like on Instagram.
Correct,
like,
because you still have the rest of the week.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
and then people catch up throughout time. Yeah. So just keep filming, keep doing that.
That's one of the things, bro. But honestly, like I'm at a point already where like I have so much knowledge, and I'm just waiting for the perfect opportunity to like. I always wanted to build like an 8-figure business.
Yeah, for sure.
Like I want to make 10 million revenue in 1 year. You know,
yeah.
like, even if it's not my business.
Yeah.
Like if I could help your business scale to 10 million, for me, it's like damn, that'll be a fulfillment for me. So right now, like my mom has a cleaning business, right?
Okay. Sick. House cleaning or
house cleaning. Okay. Now she does make a lot of money, but she hasn't reached her potential. So the point that I'm in life right now is like I want to build businesses.
Yeah.
Build them up.
Yeah.
I don't want to start them. I don't want to launch them. I want to come to you and be like, what do you need? Oh, I need this and that, boom, boom. And then I'm like, all right, let me try to get you 20 new clients.
Yeah.
In any industry. If I could do that with like 5 different industries, then after that, I do want to build like my business consulting company.
Okay.
Ultimately, I would like to do
that.
Business
That's
consulting.
what you would like to.
Yeah. Any company that's making more than like 150K, if you're making anywhere from 150K a year to like $500,000, I want to be working with you.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure. And side note, just because it came to mind, do you ever want to open like your own barbershop? Would that be a thing for you too?
Yeah,
is that something that's like kind of like
that'd be like a little project, like
okay, like a hobby, like have it as like what I started in,
correct,
like one of those things. Yeah, I totally understand that. So that's ultimately where. So this year you're focused on like just helping businesses grow.
Obviously as I the content to grow my business too. As I
obviously
grow my business.
But that all goes hand in hand, bro. Because the content that you create from helping people create content for their business or whatever you're trying to do, like that's content for you too. What people don't trip out is like how like if you really enjoy your life and you're having a good time in your life, like how easy it is to make the content, bro. You know? What I mean? Like if you're day to day waking up doing what you love to do and you're just sharing it with the world, it's like easy to do, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like just you chilling at Starbucks.
Yeah, I heard someone say, before you start a podcast, do something and then talk about it.
Yeah.
So like now, last year that I did the whole podcast for a whole year.
Yeah.
Now I could talk about it.
Yeah.
A lot. Like, and I recorded a lot of that stuff. So now I could now I have content from the last year. The thing about content is that people don't know that it's last year. They probably still think it's like right now.
Right now. Yeah. We know. And that's why, like we said earlier, some shit might seem like outdated to us, but to the people, it's like they haven't seen it.
They haven't seen it.
Yeah. So I don't think there's such thing as too much content. It is a tough job and it is like a tough thing if like for the streamers that really do like Aiden Ross and like Kai Cenat, for these guys, bro. Doing a 24-hour stream on Twitch, you know how fucking hard that must be, bro? It's like sitting there in front of a computer for 24 hours, bro.
I worry about their mental health.
Sometimes even longer those guys go, you know? Like
But I saw a podcast with Kai Cenat and Shannon Sharp, and he looks good. Oh no, it was Speed. I showed Speed.
No, Kai Cenat was on Shannon Sharp. He was.
It was one of them, and they keep the composure, bro. They look good.
No, I just say it more like, cause that's just like, I don't know. It's sometimes if they're in character, you get me, like doing those 24 hours.
Like again, we don't know the long-term effects. It's cool right now because shit, they got hundreds of millions of dollars that they're making from their streams, but shit, 10 years from now, I mean, I wish those guys, they're all cool and funny to me. You know, I watch their content, but yeah, I mean, it must be, it is a tough thing to do, bro.
Yeah.
But I feel you on that.
And speaking about manifesting, like I do believe in manifesting, but I don't believe in manifesting. Like just you, if you say it and you write it down, it's gonna happen. Like I never,
bro. Faith without work is dead.
It's dead, basically. So what I heard, like the best way to manifest something, right, bro? Like if you always want to have dinner at this restaurant, that's your goal. Go eat at that restaurant. You know, like if you ever, hey, I wish one day I could have a penthouse right here in the Intercontinental. Go stay at the Intercontinental 2 days, bro.
Yeah,
and see how it is.
Surround yourself around it.
Actually, I think that's the real manifestation.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? It's like if you're just saying it a lot, like you waking up every day like I'm rich, and you're not doing anything, like I don't think you're gonna be rich.
Yeah. Like, a lot of people get that misconstrued, bro.
Yeah. Like, bro, get up and actually do the work. And that's manifestation.
For sure. You got to prove it to yourself, prove it to God, dude, and work hard. It ain't easy out here, but dude, we do appreciate you for stopping in, bro. Great conversation. Hopefully you and KO can pull up next time, or we'll pull up on y'all. We'll do some other shit.
I know we still would have we could have got into other topics, you know.
You still got more topics?
I mean, I could
What you got, dude?
I could talk all day, bro. That didn't even get me started.
No, but we'll save it for next time, bro.
Yeah. I want to leave you guys with one topic. Yeah. One topic. You guys need to look into what's going on right now in Brazil.
What is this?
So there's people waking up to like tyranny, but there's this 28-year-old, bro. His name is Nicolás Ferreira. And he's so charismatic, bro. And they think he's going to be the president of Brazil. And they think he's going to like save Brazil, bro, from tyranny and all that. Bro.
So there's like civil wars going on?
Yeah, but the fact that this guy is 28 years old, bro.
Bro, he's our age.
28 years
1 year
old
younger
already.
Than me.
Bro, and his most viral video was him being 17 years old. And he goes to like this public school, like hearing what the president goes. And he confronts the president face to face, bro.
Of Brazil?
Of Brazil, face to face. But he lied to the girl. He tells the girl, "Oh, I'm a big fan. Like, I'm
shake his hand.
Yeah, like I just want to thank him." And then he goes up there and he's like, "Hey, thank you for everything that you've done. Thank you because of you, I'm not socialist. Because of you, blah blah." And he just starts talking smack to him, bro. But like, I don't know if you guys knew, like Brazil has been like under tyranny for like a long time.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, like their economy is really bad. It was really bad.
You know what I saw? I saw that the Venezuelan government, like their currency, bro, is like worth close to nothing. Bro, worth close to like 80,000 of their, like just an example so you can see how outrageous it is. 80,000, like let's just say of their shit is like 10 cents of our shit, bro.
Dang.
Bro, it's like bare like nothing. To where the point where like people just started making art with it to sell for more money. Bro, it's so crazy.
Yeah, but what's going on in like Latin America? Like I like keeping up with it. It's just the thing that impacts me is like this guy's 28 years old and you Google him. If you Google him, bro, that fool looks like really charismatic. Like it's just weird to think he's 28 years old and he's trying to. It's like starting a whole revolution, bro.
Yeah.
And he's like leading it.
How old were these guys? Because people didn't live long. So how old was like a Napoleon? You know what I mean?
I don't know, but Alexander the Great is 33 years old.
How old was Napoleon in his prime? So at age 35, he became emperor.
Yeah, Alexander the Great conquered all Greece, what was known to be Greece in that moment, at the age of 33. Bro.
They say the 30s are supposed to be your prime.
Oh, hell yeah.
That's what they say. So we haven't even hit ours, dude. So hopefully this year we hit ours. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, no, dude. But we appreciate you, man. We're going to either pull up on you or you pull up on us. And we'll continue working. But, dude, love always. Thank you, brother.
Hell yeah. Thank you guys for having me,
dude,
bro.
always off top.
Let's
Outro
go.
music, baby.